All right, how's it going, everybody? It's your boys, your tres pendejos, cuatro sometimes, but today one of them is graduating.
Yes, sir.
No invitó al pinche culo, güey.
No invitó a Miguel, pero we're here. We're doing
chilango.
Ay, güey, ahora me toca ir a llorar a su graduación.
this. Oh, for real?
Payback time.
Yeah.
You see?
He's not having a party, bro. He's having a dinner. I don't know where he's at, but
Still didn't invite us.
He's having a good time.
yeah, as long as
He's
having a
happy.
good time. Anyways, we got a guest today, special guest. We got Jackie. Do you want to introduce yourself, Jackie?
I guess. My name is Jackie. I'm a family friend of Angel. We've been on each other since, I don't know.
Dude, since we were like
4?
Nah, no mames. Nah, tampoco.
Like 5.
No, Jackie. It was maybe like 8 or 9. I'm not gonna lie. What?
It was like 7.
Well, oh no, yeah. We were little.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're right.
Little.
I remember. Yeah, we were little.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, no. You know what? I'm gonna just go with it. I'm remembering a different time, but I think we've known each other for a long time.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm.
But she's a nurse. She recently moved up here to Dallas to live the Dallas life. You were down in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
How was Houston?
It was good. I liked it.
No lie, say it was an ass. Like,
Dude,
no, my little dick.
aquí puedes mentir.
Yeah.
No hay pedo.
No, I like Houston. I do. But I just always wanted to move up here to Dallas.
Bro, everybody wants to move to fucking Dallas.
I know. It's getting
Please
annoying.
stop moving to Dallas. If you're not family, don't stop moving to Dallas.
Especially if you're from Cali. Get the fuck out. Thank you.
Stop.
Damn.
No, dude. Price out here getting ridiculous.
Ridiculous, bro.
Why do you think I went
I
up
heard.
north so far to get a house?
Yeah.
But we got a couple questions to sort out today for y'all, and Angelito has them pulled up straight out, ready. Well, I mean, he did for a second there.
No, pues aquí están, yeah.
Hey, I just thought about we can live stream the actual podcast
We could.
as well.
We could.
Ya otro día, güey.
No,
Sí,
yeah,
otro
I'm just
día,
saying.
pues,
I'm just
yeah.
saying, like if we ever want to do it, we could live stream one
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
But so,
Alright.
Angelito, pull up some questions. Let's get Jackie answering. See how
Bueno,
she feels.
this one right- the first
from a
one-
girl's perspective, you know.
All right. Well, this first one it pertains to me. Did Angelito get the tattoo? Yes, I did get the tattoo.
A ver, enséñalo a la cámara.
Hold on, let me do this.
A ver.
Hold on.
Go get a close-up. Ay, perro.
Yeah, dude, because you're too close.
Ahí está. It's his heartbeat when he saw me.
Está jodida.
Yes, I did get it finally. It's going to be 3 weeks Sunday. Yes, sir. Okay.
No, nada.
No, that was your question. So
The next one. What's y'all's favorite position?
that we're gonna start off like that.
Pues sí, yeah, shit.
Que no ves que tan nerviosa. Comienza con algo.
Okay,
Más
okay.
fácil.
Hold up.
Yeah, let's come back to
Jackie's like,
that.
whoa.
What does it mean when a girl says you're her dream man because she knows what you want in the future?
A ver, Jackie, tú que eres a girl.
Okay, you said what?
What does it mean when a girl says you're her dream man because she knows what you want in the future? You got your priorities straight, bro.
Yeah. I feel like that's attractive too. Like a guy that has like a plan in life. You know? So yeah.
No, esto chido.
No, gracias. Ya la dejamos.
No, yeah, it is. I mean, you want a guy that you know has a plan and in the future can provide for you and
Now, are you about like the dual income type of like? Do you want to be like working and him working? Like, do you want to grind both of y'all, or do you kind of want to be a stay-at-home mom at one point?
I think I can never like me myself. I can't ever stop working.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You gotta-
like I want to work, but once I do have kids, I do want to be a stay-at-home mom
Oh, okay.
for at least maybe until they go into school
And then back to
and
work.
then back to work. Yeah,
Really? So you don't like being at home?
no.
So there you go.
Next one. What does it mean when a girl says? Oh, my bad. You go.
No, está bien, güey.
Dude, I'm still trying to understand the question because, like, what does it mean when a girl says you're her dream man because she knows what you want in the future?
You meet all the qualifications, basically.
That's just one qualification, though.
No, dude, that's just saying. She's literally saying like that this guy has a plan to what he wants to do, and that she finds that she's basically saying that I find that attractive.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
Well, okay, yeah. Si la pones así, ya la entendí. I think I mean, shit. What doesn't? As a guy, I think every guy should have at least a plan. Yeah. Por lo menos algo to work for, to live for. You know, motivation.
Mm-hmm. Angelito, ¿tú qué piensas?
I'm sticking with my answer. That you met the qualifications and you know what you want in your life. Basically. Keep it short and simple.
It's good shit.
Yeah.
Nothing bad.
Nothing bad. As long as she sees you in the future, you good, man. You good, my dude.
She sees you in the future. But what if you don't see her in the future?
No, what if it's the other way around, bro?
Otro pedo ahí, no.
What if the girl doesn't have a future?
No, pues que se vaya la chingada. No, mija, no. I'm sorry.
So you can meet all her qualifications, but what if she doesn't meet yours, your minimum?
I mean, shit. I don't know how it's gonna work, but
what are your qualifications?
Que sea trabajadora, fiel, y que sabe cocinar.
That's it.
I noticed that you dropped off la de que sepa bailar. También.
Oh, también.
Yeah.
También.
So, like, if she doesn't have like all of those,
that's it. As long as she's a good person and she knows what she wants in life, that's what I look for anyway. At the end of the day.
So those are just wants, but not needs.
What are needs?
Yeah, what are needs?
Needs, no, pues que sepa cocinar, esa sí, güey. No, esa sí.
But you're a cook. You can cook.
De vez en cuando sí sé, yeah.
Unos huevos con
I can make some bomb ass spaghetti though. Some bomb ass spaghetti. Hey,
dude, you know, I saw this tweet the other day. It said, "Who the fuck want to go home to some fucking spaghetti?"
I do, shit. I do. The fuck? I do. I saw yesterday. What was it? It was not yesterday. I made the I made the spaghetti yesterday.
With
what?
No, it's así simple the
meatballs
noodles
or pura spaghetti.
No, solo carne molida así but not like the meatballs, but así just like grinded.
Carne molida.
Así like así.
Con salsa o puro spaghetti o qué?
The sauce, the traditional sauce, the meat, and pues just the noodles, and that's it.
So all day you were like, shit.
I ate the leftovers.
Home.
Pues sí, I got home from work today también with my dad, and I had the leftovers. I was excited as hell, man. I was like, I got some spaghetti at home, man. That's what I ate for dinner. Spaghetti is like that one food I can eat like leftovers like hasta que se cabe, güey. That's me. I fucking love spaghetti.
I'll take some spaghetti up to North Dakota.
No, I'll make it up there, shit.
What? That's your minimum? Like, she needs to know how to cook?
Que sepa bailar.
Cook and bailar.
If not, if she doesn't know, I'll teach her.
Y'all heard it, single ladies. Angelito's out here looking for a lover. If you know how to cook, if you know how to dance, my boy's right there. The other one? Available. Hit him up.
Que sepa bailar. No, pero si no sabe, I'll teach her.
No, que fuera trabajadora, ¿no? ¿Qué?
Sí, eso también.
Oh, ¿quieres ser mantenido?
Oh.
No.
Well, okay.
Bueno, si es un sugar mama, yeah.
Quick side
She's
question.
A sugar mama, yeah.
Would you be a stay-at-home dad if your girl made?
Yeah, I'll fucking wash the dishes, fucking make dinner, shit. Hey, I'll have more time. I'll have more time to make my own shit, like dinner wise, experiment. You know what I mean?
I can see.
That'd be dope as hell.
Club.
So you want dual income?
I think it'll be nice because like that way we can like put our shit together.
Jackie, did you just not hear him? He just said if she making more than me, I'm staying home.
Yeah, if she making more than me, hey, I'll be a stay-at-home dad. I don't go fuck. I'll take care of the kids, taking the fucking soccer practice, man. I don't go
que
fuck.
llegue con el cheque y te dé una cachetada con el cheque, güey.
Pues I'll still be there, shit. Shit que me pega. I don't go fuck. Maltrátame a la verga.
But pay the bills.
Tóxicas.
Yeah.
Que sepan cocinar y...
Just know you come home to like a nice clean house.
Nada más que te digan, ¿y estas mamadas qué? ¿No que ibas a limpiar?
Spaghetti again? Fucking sick and tired of this.
I feel if I was a stay-at-home dad, when it comes to the cooking wise, I will like experiment a shit ton of stuff to make it like perfect. Cause I know how to make spaghetti. I know how to make that fucking mac and cheese from scratch. I know how to. I figured out how to make it better. Cause I was fucking up the past times.
What the fuck were you doing wrong?
burning
So
the spaghetti.
so you know the melted cheese. So I was putting it. So whenever I finished all the stove shit, I was putting the leftover cheese on top.
Yeah.
And then putting it in the oven for the whole time.
Yeah.
When I should have fucking put all all the stove shit, put it in the container or the aluminum
Yeah.
tray thing, put it in the oven, and then I should have waited till it was done and then put the leftover cheese. So that way, whenever the oven's done, all the heat that's left over, let that heat melt that cheese. That's where I fucked up at.
Broil it a little bit.
See, that's where I fucked up at, is putting the cheese on top directly and then putting it in the oven until they beeped. That was it. That's where I fucked up at.
That way you don't get burnt cheese.
See, yeah. So I have to wait till it's like the oven's like completely done, take it out, put the cheese on, and then let that heat that's still inside, let it melt that cheese for like a few minutes and take it out. That's where I fucked up at, just putting it in right then and there, and then boom.
Che, Gordon Ramsay por
Sí,
la cámara.
sí, güey.
No, Angelito.
La carnita asada, I'm still trying to perfect that. I'm still trying to perfect that one.
Güey, es que lo que ocupabas es luz.
No, okay, yeah.
Luz
Look, my defense in Oklahoma, I did not have enough light outside, so I couldn't tell if it was
Did it
fucking ready or
burn?
not.
No,
No,
it
he
was raw.
undercooked it.
It was a little bit undercooked. Look, in my
I would have
defense,
preferred it.
medium rare.
I would have
Medium
preferred
rare.
it burned.
I said in my defense,
I'm just gonna say.
literally there was not enough light, so I had to have people like at least like pick at it and be like, "Hey, is it ready? I'm the crudo, no?" Because I
That
can't
shit
even
was
tell.
chewy,
Hey.
probably.
Yeah, it was.
That's why Miguel, like,
Yeah,
estaba
yeah,
chingue
it was.
chingue. Last Saturday, estaba chingue. Hey, wait, tráeme una luz. And, like, I'm like, well, they need light over here. And he's like, no, bro, I can't see shit. So,
See, güey.
es lo que,
Yeah, because I
es lo que
couldn't
te
tell.
faltó.
Because like looking at the carne, I can't tell if it's ready or not.
Yeah.
Si no todavía andaba cruda, because all I had was a little fucking small ass light bulb lighting up the
How'd
whole
it go
area.
that? Didn't you make it the other day with your dad?
Yes, last month I did.
How'd it go?
Way better.
¿Había luz?
Yeah, it was during
Pues,
the day. It
yeah,
was you.
era eso, güey.
Was he?
Es lo que te falta.
I told my dad, I was like, Dad, let me do it this time. I was like, okay. Y la neta sí me salió chingón.
They're like, mijo, we're trying to eat today.
Sí.
We're not trying to die.
My mom loved it though, because she said like the way that I made it is better than she said the way I made it is better than my dad. Because the way I made it, like no estaba así like you can say it was kind of like medium rare, like it wasn't like crudo, but it was like that perfect crudo to like you can eat it. And my mom, she liked it.
'Cause it's still tender.
See,
Yeah.
she wanted to say something, but like my dad was there. She just kept quiet. She told me, she was like, "Hey, mijo, la carnecita salió chingón." I'm like, "Oh, thank you, mom." She was like, "Better than your dad, because he would have burned that shit." No, pues sí.
Bueno, dale a la siguiente pregunta para que ande platicando ya que nada más anda bien calladita.
What do you want me to
He's
say?
going to go back to that first question.
What
What was the other one? All right, it's basically the same one. It says, "What does it mean when a girl says you're cute and she loves the way you talk to her?"
No, that's different.
Is it different?
This is a different question.
Okay, so what does it mean when a girl says you're cute and she loves the way you talk to her?
I mean,
You got game, fool.
you're
Yeah, she likes you.
You got game, and she likes
Got
you.
Riz.
Yeah, you got the read.
she's attracted to you. Like
Now, is that flirting or is she just like complimenting you?
I think it depends on how they say it.
I
no?
feel like that part
Yeah.
where it says if she loves the way you talk to her, that should kind of like be more of a hint. Right?
You said
Is it loves
that
or?
they're cute and
She loves the way you talk to
Hey,
her.
but girls be lying nowadays, though.
Eso sí.
A la pregunta, güey.
Hold up.
No, way.
My uncle texted me.
Hey, dile que hook
Dile
us
when
Ya
up.
le dije, ya le
podcast,
dije,
bro.
ya le dije. Ya,
Bro,
eso es lo que dije.
when was the last time we told you to hook us up?
What's the hottest sport?
What?
the hottest.
The hottest sport.
Like the hottest sport as in
I don't know.
A ver, te lo voy a preguntar así, Jackie. ¿En cuál deporte te quedas viendo a los mamaos ahí
A los mamaos.
más que en otro?
I don't really watch sports, but football. So
Ah, ahí está.
I guess football. I love football players. Yeah. I've never dated one, but
But I love them.
I love watching them play.
I think we've answered this one. What's the biggest red flags for a girl?
Pero, güey, pues tú la
Oh, my
pregunta
bad.
y Freddy. Yo,
Oh, my
like-
bad. Go.
Sports?
Yeah.
Like, as a guy or like
As a guy,
girl?
I think like they want to hear a girl's perspective and then a guy perspective.
Shit.
But like the girls sport, like
As a
the
girl?
women's division.
Oh,
I was saying like first it would be like the women's soccer league or soccer or whatever.
Golf or volleyball.
I would say volleyball.
Volleyball, yeah.
Yeah.
If I was a guy, I would say volleyball.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
to say
Because they
volleyball.
basically like bikinis and shit.
Or
what the
spandex.
girls are,
Or
yeah.
spandex, yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, los hombres no enseñan
Todos somos
tanto.
iguales.
Todos somos iguales, sí, güey.
We're not unique.
So instead of a girl, say what's the biggest red flags on a guy?
All right, what's the biggest red flags for a guy?
For in a guy.
Ooh.
A ver, tú, Jackie. You've been in multiple relationships.
I know. Yeah. I think. Well, there's a lot, but I guess
give us like the big ones that you noticed, the ones that were
In
like
your experience.
just like being a bum. Like not having,
define bum.
like not having any goals in your life, not having like a plan of like what you want to do in your life, like not wanting to just like do anything with your life, you know.
I just want to be in the same place all the time.
Yeah, that's like bummy. To me it is. I mean, maybe other people are okay with that, but I'm not okay with that.
All right, that's one.
And then I think like obviously being disrespectful towards you, like that's a huge red flag. That's like a no. There's a lot. I don't know.
Now, what do you consider disrespectful? Because there's couples that like get along and like they're like, hey, you fucker. Oh, hey, you.
Yeah, no.
Hey, dude, like me and Ashley get along. Like she'll be like, hey, fucker. I'll be like, bitch, what? And like that's how we talk. We just messing around. Like we know, but
yeah, but y'all know that y'all are messing around.
Oh yeah.
It'll be different if you were mad at her.
I was like, bitch,
then,
move. Like
yeah.
Okay.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
Like calling you out of your name, like, and you know that they're mad at you and they're like coming at you.
Oh, okay.
Stuff. Like that's.
Have you ever had that happen?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Miguel ya tiene competencia o qué? For bad experiences?
I've had a lot of bad experiences.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's competencia shit. Yeah. It's between me and Miguel. Yeah, competencia.
I think Miguel wins, bro. After with
just one.
just him and his baby mama, bro. I think that was
Con esa tiene y nos chinga todos.
Sí, güey.
Damn.
I pray to God I don't have a.
You'll hear about it one day, Jackie.
Oh, she just needs to listen to a podcast.
Yeah. To one podcast.
Which one?
We'll have to look back at that.
We'll link you up. I think it was the one where it was Juana and her cousin.
Cassie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
because he was
his
like,
whole life story right there.
Ni la pregunta que estaba contestando tenía que ver con nada, and he just like went on a 30-minute rant, and in the end he's like, yeah, that's my life.
That's my life story. And
we're
like,
what the fuck?
The question was derailed completely. Like it had nothing to do with the question.
I think that was like his therapy. He needed to get it out.
I mean, that boy needs some therapy.
Yeah.
I think, but
yeah, no. After that relationship, I had to go to therapy.
what?
You actually went to therapy?
Yeah,
I feel like that's a flex, bro.
The girl version of Miguel.
I feel like that's a flex.
What is therapy? Like, how was therapy?
Oh yeah.
Talk to somebody.
It was good. At first, I had to go through like 2 or 3 different therapists because the first 2, I just felt like they weren't really understanding me.
Oh, okay.
Were they like guys or what?
No, they were all women.
Oh, okay.
But one of them, like, I wanted to have like actual like FaceTimes because it was like through FaceTime. It's not like a face to face. And she would just like text me, and I'm like, I don't want that.
I need to talk with you. I
Dude,
can't.
I could be a fucking therapist.
I know, dude.
LOL.
So, yeah. And then my second one, she just didn't really have a lot of like, it was like once a month, and I was like, no, I need to see you more than once a month.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah. So finally,
how fucked up did they leave you? Or what?
it was bad.
What did they do?
It was bad.
To say that you need to see a therapist
Dude,
more than once a
You gotta
month?
get fucked up, dude.
Yeah.
That was one toxic ass motherfucker.
It was really bad. Yeah.
Así las vas a dejar.
Wait, what?
Así las vas a dejar.
En el hospital, en el manicomio.
Damn.
Tampoco.
Yeah, but my third one, sometimes like I still have random sessions with her, and it's been like what 2 years now.
Oh, okay. Well, like, okay, when you go to therapy, like, how is the vibes? Okay.
You just kind of, she just asks you, or they ask you like how you've been, and then you just have to be open. Like you can't be shit off, or else it's not gonna work. Like it's just not going to help you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be open and tell them everything. I think a hard part about it is that you also have to tell them like the bad things that you've done. And you're kind of telling that to somebody, and that's kind of hard. And they'll tell you, like, yeah, like, that's not okay. And they'll help you how to get through that and, like, get past that to, like, better yourself. But, yeah, in the beginning, it was just, like, a lot of things, like, a lot of shitty stuff that happened.
Would you say that therapy worked for you?
It definitely did.
Because I think like therapy can be great for everybody, but I think you have to actually act upon the therapy that they give you. Like,
I mean, as
Yeah,
she
you
said,
do.
you got to be truthful to it.
Yeah,
You got to go in there like.
I mean, you could sit there for a fucking hour and listen to them, or you tell them all this shit, and they tell you, okay, go do this or don't do that, and then you just get out y se te olvida todo y otra vez
Yeah,
vas ahí.
and it's a lot of work. It honestly is a lot of work because you're kind of rewiring your brain to do like certain actions that's not what you do.
Yeah.
But it was really helpful.
Shit, imagine if we all went to therapy.
Oh fuck, man.
We be billionaires.
I'd be there for hours talking to that motherfucker.
¿Tú de qué le hablarías?
Cosas, güey.
Cosas que tú no sabes.
Cosas que I don't tell y'all shit, but yeah.
It's bad.
I know for sure Miguel.
Miguel, he has a lot of shit to talk about.
Nunca nos ha contado like como
No.
sus experiencias en with
¿Qué tal que si ni ha ido, güey? Y nada más por pedo.
sabe, güey. He swears that he went. I don't
I mean,
I'm not gonna be
shit,
like, show
dude.
me the receipts. Like,
Nah, yeah, I mean, that's kind of fucked up.
He did have that
Show
one
me- show me your mental problems.
Hey, that one psychologist he told us about.
¿cuál?
Remember?
No. Oh,
Esa way.
bro, she wasn't a fucking psychologist. She was studying to be a psychologist.
Yeah, she's going to be a psychologist.
Oh, her. Oh,
And then
she
he was
was-
like, you know what? You're right.
Bro,
She was like a senior.
I love the
studying
fact.
to be-
the fact that he gives her that credit though. It's like, oh yeah, I dated a psychologist. No, dude, he's dated someone trying to become a
No,
psychologist.
they didn't
Like-
date.
Well, like no, she talked to somebody that was trying to be a psychologist.
Yeah.
No.
better worded.
There you go.
See, wait.
That's what he did. That's all he did.
He still talked with her. Oh
I
no.
don't even think they talk anymore. That was just
No,
like that
they
thing.
didn't fucking talk, but she fucking fucked them up even more.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, see, because she spit some truth into that motherfucker.
No, because I told her
way.
she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing.
Well, as a psychiatrist, bro, you picking at someone's mind.
I'm talking about
you.
I'm talking about psychologists.
Yes, same,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like you-
same thing.
they're picking at someone's mind. They're opening up certain doors.
I mean, the way he was telling me, it sounded like it was a psychologist.
No, she was trying to be a psychologist.
Yeah.
So she was basically picking at his brain because she was like talking.
Exactly,
They
but
were
she didn't know
yeah.
how to close that shit back up. So
Yeah.
she's
Well,
kind of boom, like everything.
Es como si viniera un pinche doctor y te rajara, like wasn't operating with you and just left you like that. And you're like, oh, fix
Yeah,
yourself.
but it's a psychologist. You're just talking.
But
But
that's
it's
the head
it's
shit.
It's the same shit.
Right back. Hello. No, I'm not home.
Well, yeah, that
You gotta
girl,
put
like
your hours, bro. Shit.
that girl.
I'm sick and tired. First, Jamie goes on vacation. Miguel graduates, and this motherfucker. We get video,
Where is he
and this is
graduating from?
yeah, the psychology.
¿De qué se está graduando de?
I think it's basics. Right?
No, he got his associates in criminal justice.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he's trying to be a cop,
Oh, okay.
but no puede.
Trying to be.
Pero-
Wait, is he the one that was in the military? Or
No, ese no. No,
No.
no puede. Te digo, mija, que no puede. No puede.
No puede.
Oh, okay.
Él lo dice todo el tiempo aquí en el podcast, pero no lo vayamos a decir nosotros. Pero sí no puede. Entonces, he says that has that, and then he's trying to get his master's in like teaching to try to teach
okay.
history because he's a big history nut.
Yeah.
But he had I mean, whatever. Hold it here. He's the one that we were telling you that, like the whole life story and everything like that. So.
So how did the idea of the podcast like start?
Miguel.
Really?
Really?
Yeah. So when we started the podcast, Miguel was like, we should start a podcast. And like at first we were like, like the shit's expensive and like we don't have anywhere to do it, film it or anything like that. We didn't know what we were getting ourselves into. And so with time, he just kept pressuring the idea. And after a while we were like, all right, let's start a podcast. Yeah, Chona.
Yeah.
you want another one,
Yeah,
Jackie?
una vez.
Yeah. And it wasn't until September of like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Is it right before
was
COVID?
It was 2021, right?
Yeah, it was after COVID.
It was after COVID? Yeah.
It was like 2021. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy all this shit. We're going to do this fucking podcast. But at that time, he was with his toxic baby mama. So he couldn't be on the podcast. So it was just 3 of us. And from there, we just started doing this. And ever since, we've been doing it. And it's kind of crazy to like actually.
So when we started, like initially, we were like, we don't know what the fuck we're going to talk about. And we were like, oh, well, it's going to be like a memory for like years from here.
Yeah.
We're going to be like, look, mijo, like we got a fucking podcast back then.
You can listen
Look
to
at
all my
us talking
dad
about
shit.
bullshit.
Learn all my secrets and everything.
Yeah, basically.
Favorite position.
Yeah.
We'll get to that. Don't worry.
And in the end, like, it just kept rolling. And we were like, fuck it. We'll just keep it going.
Yeah.
And we're here now. Like, it's gone far. We've got video now and shit. So
Thank you.
it's very exciting.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Gracias.
It's very exciting, and we have noticed that there has been a increase of viewership after we started posting videos. So we would like to thank you all. Also, leave a like on the video if y'all like it. Leave us feedback, comments. You know,
Hey, wait.
trying to work on it.
Todavía nos falta nuestro video.
Stop.
They're gonna be like, you have a fucking camera now, so where the fuck is the video?
I mean, I've had a camera, but
I apologize, guys. My uncle mode was activated.
Your
I'm back
uncle
though.
mode?
Yeah, uncle duties. That's what I call it, uncle duties.
Tío tóxico o tío chido?
Oh, tío chido.
Ah, okay.
Tío chido.
But yeah,
¿Vas a contar qué pasó? ¿Qué pedo?
Oh no, my niece needed the code to the house to get in. The one that lives with us now.
Yeah.
Esa, yeah.
oh, órale.
I love you, Leah.
No está chido. Anyways, if y'all like the episodes, leave it a like. If y'all like us, subscribe, and you know we love y'all. So, anyways, back to the podcast. Angel, roll another question, cause
Espera. Oh, we just answered that one. What's a secret you kept from your parents?
ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, you can go ahead, Jackie. You laughed already. I know you got something packed.
No, it's not. I don't think it's that bad. I'm not gonna say what we said out there.
Nah,
I can't say that.
Because my mommy and daddy might be watching.
Well, it's more about my job. But
Oh, yeah, my bad.
I
mean, look at Freddie.
Okay.
He works corporate job, AT&T, and he's always talking about all this dumb bullshit that we've done, illegal too, and
damn.
he's still here. So
Still working too.
the world doesn't care, Jackie. They won't
a
judge.
secret that my parents can never know.
Or not never
Like,
know, but
just-
that's something I guess you hid away for so long.
Mm-hmm.
Even if you've already told them, like at least you told them, like, you know, like as a kid, hacías una pendejada and you wouldn't tell your parents till maybe like 4 or 5 years later, and then you just laugh about it.
Mm-hmm.
That type of shit.
Do you need to think about it?
I haven't. I know something that I haven't told them, but at this point, I really don't care if they know. I don't think it's bad though.
All right, spill the beans.
But I used to live with like one of my ex-boyfriends, like living full on in the house and everything.
really?
And my parents did not know.
What the fuck?
How do you even keep that like from them?
For real?
Because
You have a separate room.
because I was in college.
Okay, that makes sense.
Ora.
Was that the one that left you in the mental hospital? Or?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
The mental
Damn, that's
hospital.
why.
I mean, dude, it's almost the same shit, dog. Like you going to the psychologist to get fucking mentally checked.
Yeah, that's the one.
No, wait. I think psychologists is separate from psychiatrists.
Oh,
Yeah, they're two different.
Psychiatrists son para los locos, güey.
son para los niños, no? Oh no,
No, son para los locos.
That's pediatric.
No, güey.
no
Son
mames,
para los locos, güey.
Psychiatrist?
No.
Sí,
it's-
no?
Psychologist?
No, the only difference between it
Psychiatrist?
is psychiatrists, they can prescribe you medications.
Para los locos.
And then psychologists
Yeah.
can't. And that's it.
Have you
That's
heard
like the
that
only
sound?
difference.
Estoy loco. You know
On
what
TikTok?
I'm talking about? Yeah. But
That was
I
me.
think that is there is a difference, right? Like
Yeah.
if you go see a
Like-
psychologist, is more talking and whatever, but a psychiatrist would be like, "All right, you are crazy. Here, take these pills.
And you'll calm down.
Yeah.
Like put your
Yeah.
funny socks on. Like,
Ora.
put these PJs on."
So someone can give you drugs and the other one can't give you drugs.
Yes.
I think
basically.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
We love drugs.
When?
Anyways, so
Wait, so
But yeah, that was-
how
that was
long did that last? Okay.
So let me remember.
Ya que suelte toda la sopa de una vez. güey.
So we started dating. I'm like, when did we start dating? I think it was like New Year's of 2019. And
COVID.
No way.
COVID wasn't.
Oh no.
2019.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was already around, but they didn't shut down to March
March 20.
2020.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but it was like starting 2019.
Oh, okay. okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's when like the people started getting sick and they were wondering like, why
Oh,
am I
she
getting
meant
so sick?
she meant her relationship started in
No, but I'm talking about COVID. Yeah.
Yeah.
Around that time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is when people were like, oh, I think I got sick at the time. I didn't know it was COVID until they shut everything down.
Yeah.
It was that time.
Yeah. And then September of that year was whenever I moved to Tyler for school. But I was just kind of in that apartment for like a week, and then I was like living with him
Wait, so
after that.
were you still paying rent on the other one? Or okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
No,
I
seas
see.
mamona.
I see why you went
Wait,
to
who
the
paid for the other
psychologist.
apartment?
My
Also-
parents.
Hija de-
Jackie, you didn't think of
So
canceling
you were paying.
it?
So you
At
were
least
paying.
keeping
So
the
you were
money?
paying rent for
that's
someone
what I'm
else.
saying, like-
She was paying rent for someone else.
But
No,
apa?
okay.
No, but it was
Oh.
actually a good thing that I kept that apartment.
Why?
Because
Was that
we
your
would-
safe space?
Storage.
Voy a ir a llorar a mi apartamento.
No, because
Voy a ir a engañar en
whenever-
ese apartamento.
No. Whenever we like were on and off. So whenever we were off, like I actually had a place to go.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So were you like fully like living with him for long periods of time?
So at first it was kind of like, oh, like just stay over for the weekend, you know?
Oh, okay.
And I would stay over for the weekend, and I would be at school, like Tyler for the week for school, and then on the weekends I would just go over there.
Mm-hmm.
But then slowly, like I stayed over there more and more, and then COVID happened. So whenever COVID happened, everything was online, so I didn't have to go to school. So I was just like
At his house.
At his house the whole time.
Where did he live?
He lived like 40 minutes away from the school.
Oh, okay. So he was fairly close.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
But still,
Yeah.
you could have kept that money and be like, apa, le subieron a la renta.
Well, I mean, what they also
I'll
do.
pay you back one day.
What they also do. Yeah, no.
Never.
They like once you get the contract, if you cancel the contract, you got to pay the rest of the contract.
No.
Yeah, and it was under my dad's name, so
Oh, he would've known.
so I couldn't.
Hey, he was tracking you. Yo, dad, I know, dude. Her dad's protective as hell about
he
her.
Called me. He just called me like
What-
an hour ago.
Oh, he did. He's like, "Where are you? What are you doing?"
Yeah.
I bet he
so-
loves me, bro. I know that.
Le hubieras contestado.
Hey, come on, man. What?
No, I didn't answer. I don't be answering.
This
just
is
called
why
the
your
next-
dad is
I
worried
just
about
called
you.
the next day.
Shit.
I'll call him tomorrow and I'll tell him what I was doing.
That's funny.
But yeah, so I was living with him for almost 4 years, and then
4 years.
almost 4 years.
What
Damn.
the fuck? So you were letting your dad pay rent for 4 years?
Jesus
No,
Christ.
no. After I think like a year or something like that. No, it was I don't remember the exact dates, but after a while, I actually moved in.
Oh, okay.
And we told my parents and stuff like that.
Oh, but at
So
first they didn't know. It was until like you told them.
then I told them like, hey, like I'm gonna move in with him, and the lease ended, and so I officially moved in with him.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
How long was that until like?
Psychiatrist?
Yeah, until
Until
when
we
you
broke
went
up.
started visiting at a psychologist.
The one that fixed
Psychologist, wait.
Yes, amiga.
So we ended up breaking up. I think it was August of 2021. And I moved out and I went back in with my parents. But it was like crazy because it just kind of happened like one day because we were already on and off and stuff. And then like one small thing kind of like blew up, and he was just like it was a lot.
Was that not a red flag for you?
What?
On and off? Like,
Yeah, it was. It was.
but I was there. Like,
but see, that's why I had to go to therapy. I was like, no. It was the way that my therapist described it. She said it was kind of like an addiction, which I was
a little junkie.
Yeah.
Pregúntale a Miguel, güey. Bro, we know from his experience, bro. Like he was like he needed it. Ni estaba que lo maltrataran y todo el pedo.
yeah, but that's I don't know, dude.
It's hard.
I guess
like,
it's
hard. Like
you have to go through it to.
you have to go through it.
No mames.
I don't recommend.
A mí no me gustó.
No. I mean, now I definitely.
You know what you want.
Yeah, and I think because of that, I'm very particular into who I talk to or who I even like.
Who you socialize with.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get it.
Didn't you have a secret?
Oh yeah, I told my parents about that pregnancy scare.
You told them about it?
I told them about it a couple months ago.
Wait. Paint the picture for me. Like, how did you tell them? Okay.
Like it wasn't one of those like sit down moments. It was just one of those like little random moments. Right? It was kind of random, but it was kind of serious. You know.
Se te salió.
Bueno, it got to, so right now I'm at the point where I'm comfortable telling my mom like stories from like back in the day. You know. So I was like, well, fuck it. I'm gonna tell them the pregnancy scare one. So I told my mom about it, and she was kind of like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, it happened. I'm like, you know, like,
She was like, mi hijo.
She was like, mi hijo, yeah. You know?
He fucks.
So I told my dad, and he was like, if I remember correctly, he was like, well, what happened? I was like, well, it's not mine. He was like, damn, because if anything, my dad, he wants me to have a kid. He wants me to have a kid.
I feel like
point.
your dad would be the best grandpa ever.
He is. Don't get me wrong. Like he's a really good grandpa to my sister kids, my nephews. Because I mean, my dad, he has always been there for my sister and my nephews. Because at one point, my sister, she was a single mom with 4 kids. And I mean, my dad, that's my dad. Like he's always been there for her. And like,
okay. Don't Miguel. Paint the picture. Paint the picture. You're Migueling.
How did you tell him?
How the fuck do I be Miguel? I don't know.
No. You're Migueling.
Es que Miguel le sigue.
Yeah. Like he changes. He's talking about one thing and he jumps to the
I have
other.
ADHD. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh no, pues. I told my dad, and he was kind of like, oh well, okay. Like I guess he was just like, well, at least he's fucking. I guess I don't know. I was like, well, I was. I mean, she was.
Al menos mi niño no es joto.
She was a sneakerling. The thing was, she was a sneakerling.
¿Qué le dijiste? Like, o sea,
I told him straight, I was like, yeah, Dad, you were about to be a grandpa, but I found out it wasn't mine. He was like, oh shit.
on time.
Wait, you found out the baby wasn't
It
yours?
wasn't mine. Nah, because I thought it was mine.
How do you know it's not yours though?
Yeah.
I mean, she even told me like, I seen the baby. It doesn't even look like me at all. The fuck no.
Bro, the baby doesn't have
no, but like my sneak, like she told me, she was like, hey, I'm pregnant, but don't worry, it's not yours. I know whose it is.
I
I'm
thought
like,
you
oh,
meant
fuck.
pregnancy scare, like you thought she was pregnant, but she wasn't pregnant.
No, like.
No,
I mean, I consider that
pregnant.
She was pregnant, and
was
I thought I
pregnant,
got
but-
scared because I thought it was mine
Oh.
because she was a sneaky link. That's why. So like we were like, you know, we was like
Yeah.
fucking constantly, but then I'm like, how the fuck could it be mine? Because like I know for a fact, like every time like we use protection, like I always use the condom every time we did.
I was just gonna ask you that. Are
Yeah,
you
yeah.
not using protection?
No, yeah, I always use I always use it. I always use protection, and I was like, when she told me, I was like I felt my heart drop. I was like, fuck, bro, like fuck.
Your life.
I was like, fuck my yeah. It was like that type of shit, man. And then I was like so panicking. And then like 2 minutes later, she tells me like, hey, but don't worry, it's not yours.
Wait, she waited 2 minutes to tell you? Like,
Well, like we were just snapping. We were snapping.
okay.
It was during work, so I mean, I was just like when she told me, I was like, fuck.
Wait.
I was like waiting for that reply back.
but for some shit like that, why didn't she text you, or did she only have your snap? Okay.
I mean, that's how we talked with Snap. I mean, yeah, I did have her number and have her everything, but like it was mostly Snap what we were talking through. And like it was one day during work, and she told me it was I think it was 2 years ago in December. She's like she was telling me, I remember the day we were coming back from Mob Bank, and I was in the back seat laying down. You
That's
know,
a long time ago.
it was a long time ago. Yeah, so she tells me like you know she's like, hey, I'm pregnant. I'm like, fuck, bro. And that's when I'm like thinking, I'm like, fuck. My heart dropped. And then I'm here, then like I'm just waiting for a reply back. I'm like looking at the screen, waiting for her to open the fucking Snap, right? And then she opens it, and she's like, "Hey, but don't worry, it's not yours." I'm like, "Oh, thank God."
He just saw the memoji.
Yeah, so she
And he's like, come on, bitch,
So
hurry up.
basically, like, she was telling me, and then the whole time I'm thinking to myself, like, how the fuck can it, like, nah, that you can't be my kid, because it's like every time we did use a condom every fucking time, and we were thinking to myself, like, what the fuck? And I'm thinking I'm trying to fucking flashback every time to the most recent times.
Hey, so
And I'm like, oh, no. And I'm like, fuck, but like, no, this can't be true. Like, no. And then she's like, she opens the snap and she replies back. She's like, hey, but don't worry, it's not yours because we did use protection every time. And I'm like, okay, say less.
Wait, I have a question.
What's up?
I guess like for the guys.
I think this guy. I think I know what she's gonna ask because I was gonna ask the same thing. Go ahead.
Is that like how did you feel that you were not the only person?
Never mind.
Honestly, didn't give a fuck. Honestly, here's the thing though. Like at one point, like it got to the point where like we weren't doing it as constant, you know. And so I mean, I completely understand because at the end of the day, when she told me it wasn't mine, I was like, oh, thank God. And when she told me that, like I just didn't give a fuck at that point. I honestly didn't give a fuck.
Like I guess like for guys, do y'all not care if your sneaky link is also like messing around with
I mean,
other
she told me
people?
she told me straight up, and she was being honest. So like, I'll accept the honesty. And like at the end of the day, like I did say, like I mean, I did like I said, I did use protection every time. So I guess for me, like yo no tenía ese, like no tenía el miedo.
But I think that's what part of like being a sneaky link is about.
I know, but I guess that's I don't know. I've never had a sneaky link before, so
Because like I guess as a guy personally, when you look at a sneaky link, it's like I'm just gonna go fuck. I'm not gonna.
Es un palo nomás.
Es un palillo, por eso.
I'm not gonna go.
I mean,
like love this person.
I'm talking more like disease wise. Like that's what I'm thinking in my head. I'm like, damn, y'all not scared to get fucking STD.
Why do you think you wore protection?
Yeah, I mean that's why I always use protection.
Now this is gonna be a very personal question. I don't know if it's, but like, do y'all? So like, how safe are you about it though? Like, do you nut in the condom when you in her, or like
no? So
do you
every
wait
time
till, like,
I wait, so like once I feel it, like I'm about to nut, that's when like I keep going to like that last second. I pull out, then I nut. Because if you think about it, like even because like it's still a condom, but like you still have that chance of it breaking.
That's just scary, bro.
So like for me, every time I've always like pulled out, like right when I'm about to nut, I always pull out and I nut in the condom. So I mean, it's more safer that way.
You don't take it off. You're like, then.
I mean, I veces que también like I take it off and like wherever it's like she wants to nut in her back or her stomach, whatever. She wants a facial. I'll do it. But like, if it's like in the moment and she doesn't tell me anything, then I'm just gonna like pull out. That's it. But like I did have those instances where like I have pulled out and nut in the condom, or like I have pulled out, taken it out, and like given a facial or a fucking back shot, tummy shot, whatever. That type of shit.
Oh, tummy shot.
Tummy shot. Yeah.
I heard Tommy shot.
No, tummy.
But what were you gonna ask?
That's what I was gonna ask.
Oh,
that's why I was like, nah, she didn't have the same thing. I
That's
thought,
a whole different question.
I was thinking because I was just like, because I know there's motherfuckers that like, you know, when they're there and they have the condom on, they'll nut inside the condom. Because I would know.
It's too much of a risk.
But then again, it's like in the moment type thing too. Like if y'all didn't talk about it before, then it's like, you know. But like I feel like it's like in the moment type shit.
But I also feel like that's like something like on yourself. Like as a guy, like if you're gonna go meet up with Sneaky Link, like you kind of go there with like, all right, I'm not trying to like.
También te puede valer verga.
Well, yeah, but
there's a lot of guys that don't care.
Yeah, I would care. Like shit. Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, what do you mean I have to do child support?
Out of here.
I mean, there's a lot of guys that don't even want to wear a condom.
Yeah. We know one.
No, he learned his lesson. He told me
the last time he didn't use one. He never learns. He really never learns. You know who you are.
Oh, okay, no, yeah, you're good. Same shit.
Yeah.
Do you have a secret?
A secret?
That you've told your parents or haven't said anything yet?
That I've told my parents? I told my mom when we got caught at school, me and Ashley, by the cops.
But your mom's cool, bro. Like, she was like, Pendejo.
Nah, not back then, bro.
Oh.
Back then, she would beat my ass, bro. Bro, when she caught me smoking weed, bro, they came in there like a full-ass telenovela. Like, my mom was crying. My dad was just looking at me like, how could you do this? And, like, they're both, like, my mom's in her, like, nightgown. He's in just this underwear.
I bet your mom was like...
No, dude.
How did you get caught?
She was crying, dude, like, hardcore crying. I'm just like...
They blamed it on me, too, I think, if I remember.
Yeah.
They blamed it on me because I was the one smoking first.
All right, so when we started smoking, like, the first time I smoked weed, it was with Santiago and Jose, like, just by ourselves. And then after a while, like, you know, like, as a kid, you kind of get into it. So you're like, whatever, let's get into it. I started rolling joints, pero con pendejo. I decided to light one up in my closet, and that bitch had a.
Oh my god!
Wait! It had a vent in my closet, so that bitch like Brandon basically like saw the smoke coming out of the vent.
Brandon was a snitch, bro.
He was, bro, and he went to tell my parents. And my parents came out of my room. They're like, "What is that?" And they knew very well what it was, but they decided to keep asking me what it is. And I capped.
They wanted you to admit.
I capped, and I said, I was like, "It's a cigarette." And they're like,
"Cigarette, my ass."
That's not a cigarette. And I only had the butt by then. And like, they're like, "That's not a fucking cigarette." My dad took it. He smelled. He's like, "It's marijuana." I'm like,
¿Qué es marihuana?
Like, it was literally like a telenovela in my bedroom for like 5 minutes, bro. I'm telling you, my mom came in. What? Started crying.
Marihuana.
And then my dad's just over there holding her.
Mi hijo es un drogadicto.
Wait, sí, me quiero drogar.
Pruébala, es cocaína.
Dude, I'm there like, and I'm just like, I was standing there in my pajamas, and like, I just sit back down.
Así como pendejo así.
I'm just waiting at them. Like, well, yeah, ya estoy como bobo, güey. Ya estoy como like, huh? Oh my god. Estoy, oh, okay. And then like after 5 minutes, they just left to the room, and I was just in my room, and it's like, the next day, my mom, she's like, "I want you to throw all that shit out." I'm like, "Okay, cool." A couple of years later, we're all smoking pot. I'm like,
backyard of your house.
Bro, your mom be like, "Mijo, no tienes marihuana que me prestes?"
Yeah, for real. Yeah, dude. Yeah, after the divorce, bro, like they started smoking
I
Nick,
feel like weed
pot.
is just
We're all potheads in this group, man. Except Esteway and Miguel. He used
Miguel
to be,
Miguel antes sí.
Antes ese güey sí se entraba, pero
I'm the only
luego,
one that doesn't.
You
do
never
it.
did?
I have, but it's not for me, bro. Lo mío es tomar.
Sí.
Lo mío es tomar.
Pistear y andar.
Because yeah, I've told them, I was like, I think I've smoked probably like 4 or 5, like a handful of times, right? The one that I remember the most, I smoked with Eva. I took like 3 or 4 hits, bro. I felt like I was walking on the moon, like big ass
moon
steps,
rocks.
You were
like,
bouncing and shit.
slow mo, and I was like, nah,
you smoked
fuck
the
this,
moon
bro.
rocks, bro.
Like, you know, cuando ya andas bien pedo que te acuestas and like the whole room spinning, I can control that. But for that shit to happen to me when I was sober, like no alcohol, it just fucking weirded me out. I was like, no, this is not for me.
I mean, I don't know what you were on, bro.
I don't know what she gave me, bro.
I'm
like,
trying to get on some of that shit if you were spinning, bro.
Well, like, okay, pero like for me that I don't smoke as much,
Well, yeah,
that initial hit, like,
but still, bro, I've never had that happen to me. I'm interested in that. What I don't know what she cooking, but I need some of that.
She had some fucking people that she knew that knew another guy that un pedo, güey.
You never know, bro.
Have y'all done shrooms before?
You know, I want to try.
I want to try shrooms. Yeah,
I want to try them, but I know, like, I need someone to
sober.
You need someone to look after you because you can do some dumb shit.
Yeah. You need to be like
Miguel's
in a safe place too.
Miguel would be our person.
Chingado, ya que tú como que ya le sabes.
No, like
Ay, güey. Sí sabes.
O sea, yo tengo el contacto.
No, I've never done that before, but I feel like you would have to be in a safe place.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Not
do.
out and
You
about.
do. You really do.
Yeah, our friend Miguel tells us stories about how his friends would take shrooms sometimes and he'd be the sober one. And like there'd be one of them that's like, I'm an orange, and would try to cut his head with a knife. Like,
Oh my god.
yeah, I mean, you know, with a grain of salt, but like still, like I guess shit like that does happen. So
Yeah.
just gotta be careful what you're taking.
Yeah. You also can't look in the mirror, supposedly.
I never. Yeah,
That's what they say. Like, do not look in the mirror. Like, I think it's on acid. I think I want to say it's for both acid and shrooms. They say do not look in the mirror because that's when the trip. That's when like the trip like gets worse.
Shit.
Yeah.
No, yo siempre digo, deme todo el alcohol del mundo, pero otras cosas no. Who did? Oh, didn't you weren't there.
¿Cuál?
That one time I got high with Jesus.
We were there, but I think we left early, and then once we left, that's when y'all stayed and y'all smoked.
They gave me a hit from their. I think it was David.
Oh,
that was twice. That was twice.
It was 01. 01, and then that one time
twice.
at your crib or Eva's crib.
No, twice, pero
Porque
en
yo me
01
acuerdo.
twice.
It was at 901 where you were crying over you know who.
Yeah.
And then David got there. You already drunk, and then David
yeah, I
got
was
there.
fucked
You
up.
took a hit from his pen. You were like, "Nah, me vale verga." And that's when you were like, "Oh, like you were gone." At that point, you were gone. That's when never ever had to find you.
Oh, you were heartbroken?
Yeah.
Con esta.
Yo ya andaba, ¿a qué horas eran? Como las 11. Teníamos una hora ahí.
Sí, güey.
Yo ya estaba hasta la verga. Like.
I remember.
And then the other time was with my cousin Jesus. We went for Sábado de Gloria. And, well, we went to Mesquite Rodeo and then we went to 01 after. And my friend took me there. And she's like, oh, I'm going to go be with my friends. I was like, oh, my cousin's here. I'll be right here. My cousin Jesus was like, hey, you want to take a hit? I was like, man, fuck it. All right. Next thing I know, bro, we went to 09. And all his friends decided to like just toss him up in the air.
What the fuck?
And like all of them like just tossed him to the side. And he fucking fell like, bah. And they blame it on me. I'm like, bro, I'm fucking high. Like, yo solito, like, sí, güey.
Yo, tú por allá en el club,
andaba tan ido, güey, que me fui con mi primo Jesus. And then, like, I'm already home. And my friend calls me. She's like, where the fuck are you? Like, I'm outside waiting in the car. And I'm like, dude, I'm already fucking home. Like, I'm already in bed. And she's like, what the fuck? Like, you came with me. I was like, I know I did, but I'm home.
I just don't remember.
No me acuerdo nada de eso. That's all I remember, bro.
You left her there?
That's how gone I was. Like, I'm telling you, that's not for me.
He just
Y luego
blinked
esa
and he
vez,
was home.
At that time when we went to 01 and you went over with Jeff, and then you came to Mike. I picked you up, and then ese way, oh my god, that's the drunkest one of the top
Es
few I've seen you make.
One of my old bosses, he was pretty cool. He was like, hey, we're gonna go, I think, get UFC fight or some shit. And he invited me to his house, like a couple streets down.
Era una carnita asada.
Like hasta acá, right? And since like 5, we were drinking. And then this fool right here is like, hey, you want to go to 1? I was like, fuck it, I'm down. So yo ya había tomado como un 6, un 7, 8. And I drive to my house, take a shower, get ready, and jump in his truck. And I was like, hey, wait, de una vez párate a comprar algo. What did I buy? Una caguama?
Una caguama. It was just for you, because I didn't, because
he didn't want to drink.
Yeah.
So I fucking chugged it. By the time we get there to 1, yo ya andaba like tipsy.
Yeah.
And then
right when we get in, I think you had either a shot or un adios. Because I know we took a shot con este Jose.
Jose, yeah.
We took a shot.
Another friend was like, oh, fuck, like you made it here. And I was like, fuck, all right. And he's like, you want a shot? I was like, fuck.
It was a shot of Rumple.
Yeah. So
it was Rumple.
Shot of Rumple.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, all right, yeah, hay que bajarle, apenas llegamos. And then me topé con otra amiga and she's like, bro, what the fuck are you doing here? I was like, pues me trajeron.
Otro shot.
No, that was a double shot.
Oh, shit.
And then I think I bought another, like the AMF.
Sí.
And I fucking chugged it. Next thing I know, like within an hour, I was like, hey, Angel, let me borrow your keys, bro. Like, I'm going to go sleep in the car. Like, una hora estando ahí, güey.
Una hora, güey. And then from there, I was like, I was like, nah, boy, I'm gonna take you home. Like, I don't care, I'll take you home. And from there, we went back to the truck, and then I remember we made either 2 or 3 stops at the gas station on the way back home. The first one, I had to buy this fool una agua mineral. The second stop, I bought him a fucking un suero. And then we stopped at that racetrack by his crib, down the street from the crib. We stopped there. Next thing I know, I see this fool, like, that last stop, down the street from his crib at the racetrack. That's when he starts throwing up. I'm like, oh, shit. So then, because that third stop, I was like, hey, fool, I'm going to stop right here. I need to take a leak. So I go to my business, come back, and he's already throwing up. And then I drop him off at his house. Now, I remember I dropped him off, like, it was like across the street. So I was like, hey, fool, you need, like, you need help walking, you need me to walk to your house? He was like, nah. He steps out. And then, he steps out, and he's all like tumbling already. I'm like, oh, fuck, yeah, I need to walk him over to his house. So I get out and I have to walk him to the front. I walked him to the front door, and then from there he made it to his room.
¿No sale tu mamá, güey?
No, güey, milagro que no.
And then after I dropped him off, that's when I went to that racetrack across the street from the churches.
Yeah.
To clean up the car.
Le dije, güey, de una vez you should have tucked me in, like, las sábanas y todo de una vez. Hacer el favor completo de una vez, güey.
Una cogidita.
Yeah. No, man, yeah. So then I went to that racetrack. I bought like a gallon, and then from there I was just like washing off the throw up in the outside of the car. But the part that's when you close the door and
Pero ya me debías un chingo, güey. Yo también te cuidé varias veces.
I didn't say it. He was like, he even said
una y una.
Because I remember he offered to pay for the car wash. I'm like, nah, don't worry about it, bro. I already took care of it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, yeah. Me and him.
Our pedas, man. Us two. Shit.
Si me lo llevara a Mexico, yo creo he would have ended up in the hospital of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah. They don't play in Zacatecas.
Conociéndolo, ¿cómo tomas? Ya.
Güey, para decirte que yo me pongo pedo y los otros güeyes todavía están con like 3 caguamas.
Como si nada.
Como si nada. Like, fuck.
Es que están ajustadas allá, güey.
Sí, güey.
Acá nosotros, this is some pussy shit, bro. You gotta level up, fuck.
Yeah.
A ver, Angelito, saca otra.
Let me see.
¿Y tú, Fredito, no tenías nada? ¿Un secretito o algo?
Not really. I mean, I never told my shit.
A lot of them were like repeats too, so... We still got that one question from the beginning.
Yo nunca, like, I never really told my parents like a lot of shit. I mean, they caught me with my vape once, but my mom was like, "Ya te lo escondí." I was like, "All right," and they left, and like within 2 minutes, I found it. I was like, like,
No escondes bien.
no esconden bien. But that was like when I was still in high school, so ya tiene un chingo. But I don't really tell them shit.
I have another one I can say. Yo tengo otra.
A ver, dale.
So my mom's just probably gonna watch this, but you're gonna find out right now, mom. So one day, it was when I started smoking. I had a day where like basically I had the house to myself. I basically did a wake and bake. So I woke up, packed the bowl in my little pipe, right, and I smoked it, and it was in my room. Y luego, that whole morning. Honestly, wait, I didn't fuck with it because I did a wake and bake, but I was lazy as fuck. All I remember is staying in the living room for hours just watching TV and not doing shit. And I remember that day, me, you, Jose, Santiago, we went to Celebration Park later that day. But that whole day, man, I just didn't like it, man. Like I smoked in my room and everything, but I didn't fuck with it.
Was that when you got upset and you threw the pizza on the floor?
No, that was another day.
Oh.
That was another day. No, but yeah, I smoked in my room. But that's it.
I guess the biggest secret was like trying to hide the fucking van that I crashed. Well, in my defense, it was my sister's wedding, so they were already fucking stressed. So I was like, I'll just tell them later. And like my dad the next day, he's like, ¿Quién chingados le dio un rayón a la vez?
Es que salen para hacer las cosas, papá. Salen pasar, las cosas pasan, o sea.
Other than that, I mean, shit. I think not my parents, but my sister. I think it was like when I lost my virginity, like the first time, I was fucking freaking out because I thought like I got her pregnant. And I was like, fuck, like I can't even fucking buy a Plan B. Like what the fuck? So I had to call my sister, bro.
Your older sister?
Yeah, and it was like the most awkward shit. But I was like,
yeah, I need you to give me a Plan B.
Dude, I was fucking 16 and I was just freaking out. I was like, fuck, like I'm gonna be a fucking boy. Like,
when did you lose your virginity? 16?
16, yeah.
Tú? 18?
18, yeah.
Yeah. Tú?
I was 16.
16. Damn, I was 18.
When did you start dating?
18, about to turn 19 for me.
No, not my bad. I was 17.
17.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
But yeah, that was probably the most embarrassing one.
Where did you lose your virginity at?
17.
Where? No, where?
Where?
Your crib, actually.
Oh no, her crib, her house, her parents' house.
Her
Nice.
parents. House.
It was my house.
Your house?
When I lost mine, yeah.
I remember. He told us right. Dude, he called us right after. He's like, I did it, guys. I did it, guys.
Oh my god.
We're like, hey, congrats, bro.
I remember, bro. I lasted like 5 minutes.
Respectable shit.
And then after that, like the it just kept building up. The longer I went.
I feel like for girls, it's the same thing.
What do you mean?
Like you text or you call your friends and you're like,
Hey, I just did it.
I just got some dick, bitch.
It felt weird, but it went.
I got that dick. Hell no. So, where did you lose yours at?
My house, yeah.
Your house, orderly.
It was funny because we were at a party and we're like, oh, well, she has to go home. And we just went to my bro, we're fucking 16, bro. We're fucking dumb as fuck.
Were your parents not there? Or?
They were at the party.
They were at the
I remember the story.
Okay.
Yeah.
a whole party at the house. And
No, like not our house. It was somebody else's house.
Oh,
Like una tía.
Damn. I remember the story. I remember it. Hey, tú, Jackie?
Mine was in a truck.
In a truck.
Oh,
in
damn.
a truck.
Yeah.
Ghetto.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's ghetto.
That's good.
That's ghetto.
Dude, she
I
lives in the
know.
country. What do you want?
You could have gone to the woods, outside.
Hell no, that's uncomfortable. You get a stick up
Well,
your ass or something?
It depends, man.
It's not like, I mean, there's like grass areas.
Well, yeah, but it's still like, would you have preferred outside? Or
Wait, si en México lo hacen allá en el campo, güey.
Sí, güey.
On the side of the river,
pero
too,
es
shit.
diferente,
Que
güey.
llega una vaca y te te
It
lambe la cola,
was
güey.
like, hey, he's all like, yeah.
No, for a long time, it was just in the car.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Because there was no way at my house. There was no way at my house. And his house, he had, because we had both lost it, like, I guess together,
Yeah.
with each other. At his house, he has like 5 other siblings.
Damn.
So it's like a full house.
So y'all
yeah,
were in the car.
There was no other way.
Boy didn't even like rent a hotel or nothing. Like,
Once he turned 18, then yeah.
oh
No tenía tantas ganas, pues.
no.
Yeah, because he was older than me.
¿Le damos con otra?
That was all the good ones. Well, no, that first one.
All right.
Sigue.
Favorite position? Go.
Missionary.
Go.
Missionary.
Go.
It depends.
Ah.
If it's like like my boyfriend and like I'm with him, missionary.
Mm-hmm.
If not, if it's like a
Just someone you fucking.
know, then
Just a sneaky
probably-
link?
Yeah, probably like doggy style.
Pa' que no lo veas así. Yeah, missionary. Or cow. What is it? Cowgirl?
¿Cuál dijo Ray? Superman.
What's Superman?
So Superman is when you're standing up and you grab the girl like in a doggy position, but she wraps her legs like between your back and she goes like this, and you gotta hold her from the hips and like you're standing
You gotta
up.
be strong for that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Superwoman.
Que lo agarren a él.
Oh, a Ray? Hey, se maman. Oigan, se maman. Jackie, how tall are you?
I'm 5'2".
Hey, like, we got a friend. He's around the same height. I don't know if you like tall boys or.
He's earning.
I did a short king before, and
short king?
Nah, my homeboy is a short king, bro. Like straight
How
up.
short?
No, like he
Shorter
is a
than you?
king that is just happens to be short.
Yeah.
He's a good homeboy.
How short is he?
Shit, I don't know his
He's like
exact
5'4",
height.
no?
5'4".
5'4",
5'4", yeah.
Yeah, 5'4", 5'5".
I don't know.
You're 5'2"?
I'm 5'2".
No, no mames, way. Like, I didn't think you. No, you don't look that short.
It might be the shoes, maybe.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely the shoes.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. You want another one?
Sí, de una vez tráete la chinga.
Yeah, I'm 5'2". How tall are you?
I'm 5'10", 5'11", like around there. But
How tall are you?
6.
5'6"?
No.
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 Does he look like 5'6"? Like, he looks short?
No.
If he looks short, then I'm a fucking giant, dude.
Dang, you fucking 6'4", bro.
You're straight 6.
Yeah, straight up.
Hey, dude,
6.
I'm gonna do the. Have you seen those implants they do? The knee implants?
Bro, like low key, I want to try it out.
Hell no!
Why?
You lose all the functionality of your knees. You can't do any.
Nah, bro.
That would be painful.
Fucking Messi did that shit. Are we talking about the one with the shin?
No. I'm talking about the one where.
Oh, the implants.
It's not an implant necessarily. They basically like make your bones stretch in a sense. Like they cut them up and fuck them up and shit, so you can grow like 6 inches in height.
Yeah, Messi did that
When?
when he was like teenager.
I don't think he could play soccer. If he
Nah, dude.
Look it up, bro. On there, Jamie. Fucking
Jamie.
Jamie.
Vacation.
Se tuvo que ir de vacation. His first fucking week of work, y se fue de vacaciones. No, I don't know. I mean, like, I wouldn't mind being a little bit taller.
Go ahead, chingao.
I wouldn't mind.
You already tall as fuck.
I mean, compared to other people, like,
Oh,
I'm short. Como el güey que fue con nosotros a
the
Ava
CEO?
Sports.
Or which one?
The one that went to Ava Sports. He's like fucking 6'4".
Oh yeah. That guy's tall.
Hell yeah.
I looked at you. I bet that guy is tall as the CEO.
Yeah, probably.
My brother's almost 6.
Really? Mm-hmm. God, $100,000.
That's a whole year worth of salary, bro.
Dude, I'm not. Nah, I'm fine. My
With
height's
insurance
fine.
or without insurance?
Without insurance? Fuck you mean? With insurance. Like, they gonna cover that. Oh, you want to get taller, King? Yes, sir. Here. Please. We'll pay for it. Fuck no. What the fuck?
Maybe for health reasons.
Freezes.
My emotional health is not is not doing very well. I mean, if you can get it prescribed by a fucking psychiatrist, and
That's my man. You need to grow at least 3 to 4 inches in height to be happy. You tell me I need to waste $100,000 just to be happy?
if it's only $100,000, that's not that bad.
Dude, that's a fucking down. That's a nice ass car. That's a nice ass house.
His name is Manny.
Who?
You just said you have to tell Manny.
Oh, homeboy? No, that's his name is Reynaldo.
Reynaldo.
I don't know why that's to me.
His name is literally King, bro.
Yeah. Es un rey.
Oh.
No, es bien buena onda el morro.
And he has engineering salary. Like,
Oh, yeah. So,
Buen dinero, buen dinero.
pues. Ahí está, por si buscas novio. Yo no digo, mira. No sé qué estás tratando de hacer ahorita tú, pero.
Right now?
You're like, I'm trying to focus on myself. Fuck you mean? I ain't need no man.
Right now, I'm not looking for anything, but I feel like if it happens, then it happens. Yeah. I don't know how it would happen.
Otro Angelito.
Yeah. Hay con tiempo, mija.
Yeah.
You'll stumble on, what if they're one of your patients?
I don't know about other.
Kind of weird. You saved my life.
Wait, what age do your patients range?
Older.
Ah, never mind. Oh, sugar daddy.
Sugar daddy, bro.
Like
Sugar.
maybe like late 50s all the way to like 90s.
Sugar daddy, what are you doing?
These people are about to die.
Exactly. Even better.
You could be like, sweetie, I love you. Put me in your will. I love you forever. Like, they'll believe it.
I
That
love you
doesn't
till
mean
you
they have
die.
money.
I love you till
I
you
mean,
No,
if they
it's-
get heart surgery, they got money.
Yeah.
Or insurance.
I mean, you still gotta get some money. How much is insurance nowadays? Because I don't have
It
insurance.
depends what type of insurance you want.
Yeah.
But like for a heart surgery is expensive, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I would assume that like.
But there's a lot of people go and they don't have insurance and you just kind of like,
Oh really?
yeah.
What the fuck?
I mean, because it's like, if it's an emergency, they have to do it. They're
Oh,
not
well,
gonna
yeah.
leave you
They still
get
charge
them
you.
with us.
Yeah,
They
they
might
gonna
not get their
charge
money,
you.
but
Yeah, they're not going to get their money.
But they still charge you.
I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah, I
Would
heard-
you pay it?
Dude, I paid for my fucking finger when I like, and then I learned that I didn't have to pay.
Once it goes to
We
collection,
told you, bro.
then
No one
I
told me
wouldn't pay
nothing.
Yo sí te dije, güey.
I mean, I just, I want to keep my status looking good for when I get my citizenship. So.
yeah,
Oh,
that's
okay,
the
yeah,
only reason why I like stay.
Pues a mí ya me vale madre, bro.
But for next one, like I get hurt, I'm not paying shit, bro.
Once you got your papers, you good.
Yeah, I'm straight. I'm good. Hey, the government can have fuck you.
Yeah. No,
Wait,
there are patients that kind of like flirt with you and stuff, but it's nasty.
It's weird.
It's nasty.
What's like what was
It's nasty because they're ugly, probably.
No, it's nasty because
they got all these tubes in their mouth.
it's just nasty. Period. Like I don't.
So what's like the I guess you could say the nicest, but the nastiest thing that someone's told you?
The nastiest thing?
Yeah.
It
The
was
look she
like-
gave me, bro. She's like, fuck.
No, because I don't know. I guess it's just uncomfortable, like, to get hit on at work, I guess, in that way. Like, this old man, first of all, he was telling me his whole life story about how he met his wife
Oh, Miguel.
and stuff like that. And then he was like...
But you're much prettier.
and
Type
then,
bullshit.
Like, after, like, I'm done and I'm about to leave, I always ask the patient, do you want me to leave your door open or closed?
Yeah.
And so I asked him that, and he was like, well, it depends on how much privacy you want and stuff. And I was like, what? And
You're like, what do you mean? I'm just asking for the door closed or open. Like,
and then
I would have left that shit open and just walked away. Like.
I did. I left it open and I was like, okay. And I just like left. But like stuff like that, like, you know that they're being nasty and it's just uncomfortable. Like, it makes our job uncomfortable.
how is there not like, I mean, I guess that just goes down to the person. I was going to say, like, how is there not some sort of
Like protocol?
a rule to follow? Like, as common knowledge, like, hey, you know, you're at doctors, like, they're taking care of you. Why, like, there's no need to be a dick. It's like when you go to a restaurant.
They've been watching too much Pornhub, bro.
No, but it's
they're like, this is a nurse.
I saw this scene, bro. I seen this shit, bro.
It's a fantasy. It's their fantasy.
I mean, it may be to them, but not to us.
You're like, I'm not trying to fuck you after I pulled out your shit from under your bed, some tubes out your neck, and you still got dementia. Fuck
Like,
no.
Oh, and then after that happened, his wife got there.
Oh shit. Oh, so she was alive.
The wife was there.
Damn.
Like he was just telling me like, oh, you're gonna meet her. She's gonna be coming up here and stuff. Like, he was telling me about their whole love story and stuff. And then he just started being weird. And then he was like being nasty like that. And I was like, what the heck?
Maybe he had a concussion. Se le olvidó.
Se le olvidó que estaba casado. Ya cuando llegó la esposa, who are you?
Saquen esa vieja de aquí.
But when that would happen, usually, because there's not a lot of male nurses.
Mm-hmm.
We only had one like staff male nurse during day shift. And if he was working, like, I would go and tell him and be like, hey, like, this patient is being nasty. And he would like, we would either switch patients or he would go in there with me. That way it wouldn't be weird.
Nice.
That's
Smart idea.
nice.
Smart idea.
So
Yeah.
working as a RN, what's like the most gruesome shit that you've seen? Or are you just working like
Well, she said she was working just cardiologist.
with cardiology? Es que yo no estuve ahí, güey.
Oh,
Yeah, so I'm a cardiac nurse
Okay.
post surgery.
Oh,
So after they
post-surgery.
come out of surgery, and they're stable, they come with us with like tubes and stuff like that, with like a NG tube down their throat,
Yeah.
like a whole bunch of lines and stuff like that. I don't know. To me, it's not gruesome.
Have you ever had someone like die on you, or even after post-op?
I've never not while I've been working. I experienced like a patient dying whenever I was doing clinicals, like in school when I was still in school, because I was in school during COVID. So I did a couple of clinicals at like the COVID units and stuff, and it was like every day. Like
someone was passing.
And because I was a student, they told me like that person, the first one that passed away, they were gonna unplug him because there was nothing else that they could do for him, and the family was there, and like it's hard for you because you're supposed to be professional and you're not supposed to cry or anything like that, but it's hard because it's a human being and you're seeing the family. And they were Hispanic too. So like la hija was like,
Hasta uno que le entiende.
Güey, yo si viendo un pinche comercial de un perro, güey,
Ando matándome la verga. Imagínate un relativo, güey.
it was hard. And just watching them, like, and the daughter was like, it's like sí, está bien, vamos a estar bien, like te puedes ir and stuff like that. And like the nurse that I was shadowing, she was like, okay, like we can leave and let them be here for a couple minutes. But they told me, they were like, well, since you're in nursing school, like you kind of have to learn about this and you're going to have to do like the post-mortem care and stuff. So I had to go back in there and we have to like clean them up and like turn him, make sure, because after you like pass away, sometimes like if you have certain fluids like cesales,
They all come out. Yeah.
so you have to clean him up and everything. And then it's like super weird having to put a body in like a body bag. Like it's so weird.
So you've had to do it multiple times?
Yeah.
Damn.
It's just crazy. And
Do you remember all the faces that you've put in a bag?
Wait, you're not gonna let her sleep?
it's interesting.
It's kind of weird.
It's traumatic.
Because, like,
It is.
It is. It really is. And I remember that day, like, after that happened, like, you just kind of have to go back and then go, like, your normal day. Like, go see the other patient that's over there, and you have to do everything that you have to do. And you have, like, you're like,
you got to keep going like normal.
Yeah.
Fuck. Dude.
Like, that day, like, we just went like normal. Another patient had passed away. But I told him, I was like, I don't want to do like the postmortem care for that patient. Like, I just couldn't. And after that day, like, as soon as I walked out, like, I started crying. I was like, what the heck? Damn. Like, and yeah.
That's some tough shit to see, bro.
For real.
It's hard. It's hard. Like, you're with these people, like, it could be like their very last day and you're with them. But I don't know. I love what I do. I really do.
Except that part, but
Serio?
Yeah, that's really hard. And then another hard part is kind of like family members, or like whenever the patients are like rude to you.
Oh.
Or they're like talking shit to you. Like, they'll talk shit to you.
The family members?
Yeah,
Both.
let me just unplug
What?
this shit, bro. Fuck
Yeah.
this.
Like, fuck y'all, man. Why? He did now.
Just for anything. Like, they'll talk shit to you. Like, they'll like a lot of people like will just go off on you and stuff like that. There's a lot of patients that just get mad and they just want to leave. I mean, they can leave if they want to. They just have to sign like paperwork that say that they're leaving against medical advice. But even then, like, sometimes they get like super mad and start throwing shit, or like, I know there's certain nurses that they get like assaulted, like they get punched, or they get like, yeah.
Can you like sue in that position?
You can, but sometimes like the hospital frowns upon it because you're a nurse, and that just comes with the job.
Hell no! What the fuck? I'm not letting.
That's
nobody,
some toxic shit, bro. Like,
yeah, I'm not letting nobody beat my ass.
What did you expect? You're supposed to be a nurse. Nah, fuck you, bro.
I didn't sign up to get my ass beat. I signed up to take care of people that got their ass beat.
The worst thing is that you can't swing back. Like,
dude, you see, I don't think I could do a corporate job, bro.
If they were like, they start swinging at you and you can swing back and be like, all right, it is part of my
Fuck
job.
off,
like,
bitch.
Yeah.
But they'd probably be like, nah, you're fired because you swang back.
Pimp slap that hoe.
I mean, you definitely can't do that.
I couldn't have.
I remember one time, which this like I can't blame the patient because the patient was not there, but he was being aggressive, and that was my patient. He almost broke my wrist. Like, he literally almost broke my wrist. And after that happened, and we finally were able to like sedate him and stuff, then you just kind of have to move on through your day. Like,
Bro, I couldn't be a fucking nurse. I'd be
so pissed off.
I'll grab the
I'd be
food
pissed
train.
off. On God, I'd be like, man, fuck you. Unplug that plug, motherfucker. The fuck?
Oh, you can't breathe to it? Let me hold this shit.
Look at you now. Huh?
Your heart
Who's
rate's
in control now,
dropping.
motherfucker? Respect me.
Oh, you're flatlining. What's gonna happen now?
Oh.
no, but there's actually a lot of people too that are very grateful for you, and like
yeah.
thank
50-50.
you and stuff. And a lot of family members or patients, like, they even like bring you things for everybody and be like, oh, we brought you something.
Grazie.
Which one do you get more of though? Like, more bullshit or more like people thanking you?
I think
Or does it go like
Half
both
and
ways?
it's kind of like half and half.
Really?
Yeah.
Por cada güey que se pasa de verga y otros que se pasan de buena onda.
See. But I mean, I would have thought maybe there was one more than the other.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if because where I worked at was like bad.
Was it
I was
ghetto?
about to say
Where did you work? What
Houston,
area?
Houston, bro.
Houston,
Ah,
man.
hell nah. What you expect, bro?
More ghetto than fucking Dallas, goddammit.
That's like Mexico.
No, güey, en México, güey, allá te...
That's
si
el valle,
llegas con
güey.
un brazo quebrado de un lado, te operan del otro, güey.
Sí, güey.
They're like, viene con la pierna quebrada, ok, déjale mochamos la otra. Bro, Mexico be on some other shit, bro. Like,
I've seen lawsuits like that in Mexico.
that's my biggest fear of, like, when I go to Mexico, que, like, me pase algo, güey, y tenga que ir a un hospital en México. Like,
That Pendejo?
They say they're the worst over there, man.
unless you got money. If you got money, you get the best doctors ever, boy.
My mom told me, like, when we were in Mexico, because I kind of like split my head 2 times.
I split my head right here. See that scar?
sí, ahí está.
That's that scar? That's why I split my head right there.
Wait, first tell your story and then I want to hear.
But like it was bad.
How the fuck
like,
did you split your head?
If you touch my forehead right here, you can still feel like the
Indent.
thing of.
The indent.
the part of the brain that's missing.
Oh, I see it, bro.
You can see it.
I see part of the.
Wait.
Mira, voy ahí.
Like right here, it's kind of like.
Turn around a
Hey,
little
just put some pressure on it real quick. Desinflalo.
You can touch it. No, right here.
Wait, oh shit. Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see some. Yeah.
Oh,
I can feel it.
shit.
And then
It's
one
a
in the
little
back.
Wait, so how the fuck did that happen?
I don't remember this. I was like 2 or 3, I think. And I don't know which one came first.
No, I think I know why. Like,
But I think the first one was my parents took me to like a park or something, and I was just playing around. And then my parents said that in Mexico, I guess the swings are like metal, like.
See,
yep.
fucking-
Hell yeah, god damn it.
So I was just like running back and forth, and this girl was swinging, and my dumb ass just went there,
Te partió la madre.
and yeah, so she hit me, and I think that was in my back. So she.
But like, she hit
me.
you like swinging in the swing or okay?
She couldn't stop. I mean, she was
No, sí,
going.
pero, like, she
but
was
the
going down.
swing, the swing hit me, so my back, and then
A la verga.
they had to take me to the hospital, and so they put stitches on and everything, and then like 15 días después, like 15 days later,
Like, hay que nivelar esta chingadera. Denle al
I don't
frente.
feel well.
we were at it was my mom. She said we were at my aunt's house, and she had just mopped or something. And she said that she doesn't know how the fuck it happened because I was just sitting there eating and I was done. So
You
I
just
was,
fell over or something.
like, she said that I just kind of like stood up and like took a step, and because she had just mopped, I slipped and I hit myself like at a corner of like the window, like here,
Ooh.
and that was this one.
Ooh.
No, pues con razón tienes un hoyo. A ver, tú, güey, ¿cómo te partiste la madre?
I was like 3 or 4 years old. I was in my casa de mi abuela. So my dumbass had like, so my grandma had this like white, like una sábana blanca, right? Y yo de pendejo, I put it on top like it was like fucking ghost. I was like, abuela, mira, soy un fantasma. And I was like running around the living room, right? And she had like this like tall, like, it's like a desk, but it's like, haz de cuenta es como un bar. Basically like a bar table, right? But una
Una
de las
barrita.
altitas, yeah, de las altitas. Y yo de pendejo, I put the fucking la sábana on top. I was like, ay, soy un fantasma, así. Y que I hit my head on the corner, on the edge, on the corner part of the fucking table. And all I remember is that blood was gushing out. Me pegué bien pinche fuerte, güey.
He felt like he was in WWE, bro.
Sí, güey, neta que sí. So, I'm like, fuck. And then I think my aunt, she had just
El
literally,
fantasma.
my aunt had gotten there like right on time.
You fucking thought it was TLC. Too.
Sí, güey, sí. And so my
Hit one of the
aunt,
tables, bro.
so right when that happened, my aunt, she walked in because she had come to visit my grandma after work. And all I remember is I was laying down on the couch. My aunt had like a little, like una toallita, like así mojada, like patting down the cut. And then my mom, she walks in and she's like, "Oh, mijo, what the fuck happened?" I'm like, "Well, this is what happened. I put a kip on top, thinking I was a ghost, hit my head on the fucking bar."
Se le pasaron, eh.
See, I didn't go to the hospital though. It's just like I seen naturally just fucking.
How old are
covered
you?
up. I was like 3 or 4.
Se le pasaron, se le pasaron.
Yeah, so whenever she went back to the hospital the second time, my mom said that the nurse recognized me and was like,
Esa niña que se parte su madre.
¿Cómo que te
Eh,
reconozco?
Yo la conozco a esa niña.
so my mom said that the nurse like went off on my mom
Damn.
and was like kind of like going off on her, is like saying
What kind of mother are you?
Mexican
yeah,
CPS.
like saying like
What?
what kind of mom are you? Like you were just here like
A week ago.
A week ago, and like what are you doing? Like, are you not taking care of her? Like talking shit to her. And my mom, like, she's not confrontational. My mom is not at all. But she was there with my aunt, and my aunt is. So my aunt went off back on the nurse and was like, "This is your job. Like, you're supposed to be doing this. Like, why are you getting in her business?" And
Le
stuff
dijo,
like that.
usted que le valga verga, usted le arréglela.
That's my mom and my sister, man. That's my mom and my sister. They're confrontational
Yeah.
as fuck, man.
No pregunte.
It's weird. Like, I'm a nurse, but I feel like if I were to be in that position, I would do the same thing. Like, why are you in the...
Yeah.
their business.
Stick to your business. You'll be fine.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's times where like you do need to be.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, but if it looks like it's been some couple of accidents, bro, like.
Like, si es la quinta vez que te llevan,
Ya
hay que preguntar, pues qué pedo,
Oye, ¿qué te hacen, mijo? Te pegan, te avientan en la pinche pared, mijo. Pues vienes todo quebrado a la verga. ¿Qué te hacen? O sea,
¿Qué pedo, güey?
no, es que estoy pendejo. No, pues ya valió.
No, I was the dumbass when I was little. I really was.
I was too.
I remember one time, like we were already here, and it was like fiesta del 16 de septiembre, I think it was.
Yeah.
Right? 16 de septiembre. And it was like a party at like the iglesia and stuff. And they had like a pot of just like oil boiling because they were making something. I don't know. And my dumbass put my hands in there.
No mames, güey.
¿Qué dijiste? Mira.
Es oro.
I just put my hands in there.
Like, you didn't think about it? You just looked at it and
And
like,
I guess
hey.
it was just like, I don't fucking know.
And you burnt them?
Yeah, because
No, güey.
Hey, güey, ¿qué tal
Se las congeló.
Güey, ¿qué tal que el aceite todavía no lo habían prendido ahí en la estufa, güey?
No, it was boiling.
Oh, and so, wait, so it was boiling and you saw it.
She's like, I want to
Like-
pop the bubble.
How old were you?
I was like 4.
No.
Se entienden
Lo pendejo. ¿Se entiende lo pendejo?
Yo no lo dije.
Es que neta, güey, cuando estás a esa edad, haces cualquier
Güey,
pendejada, güey.
entonces yo era un pinche santo, no hacía nada, güey.
No te lo creo, güey.
Yo que me acuerdo.
Te voy a preguntar a tu
You were
mamá.
good.
I haven't broken a bone. I haven't. Sí like I twisted ankles and shit playing soccer.
Pero no has hecho una pendejada así que digas, y que
No,
te chingues y
lo
ya.
lo que sí decía mi mamá es que decía que tenía manos de hierro que quebraba todo. Like,
My mom told me the same.
like my mom, you know, like home interior y todo el pedo que tenía adorno aquí, un pinche angelito aquí, otra cosa. Dice que like ni quería que yo lo limpiara because she knew that if I fucking touched it somewhere or another, it was gonna fall and break or whatever. So me sacaba de limpiar.
It's pinche lucky, bro.
No, but literally, like I would pass and you just hear,
Damn.
and she's like, ¿Qué pasó? I'm like, oh fuck.
I don't know.
Nada. Y ya llegaba con todo el pinche, like she had a lot of porcelain shit.
Oh, okay.
I was like, pues tampoco no es mi culpa. Güey.
Ay, nada más lo dejas en
How would it fall?
Yeah.
The place that she would place them at, that's why.
I think that's like with boys, because boys have a lot of energy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I mean I say that because I have 2 younger brothers, so I
mean, you burn your hands. So.
Pero
That's true though, yeah.
yo nunca me he partido la madre así de que de pendejo.
Yeah.
Oh,
Que tú digas que like que me
and you know something else that I did that was
What'd you do?
so I was older already. I was like in 2nd grade. And my favorite thing at recess was the monkey bars.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always go to the monkey bars. And this day it was just like hot as fuck. So they were hot because they were metal. I just kept going back and forth, back and forth. I ended up burning my hands again. Like big, like the
after a while you'll be like, damn, this hurts. Like
She was over here like, my calluses, I'm getting stronger. I gotta keep going.
¿En qué estábamos? Ya esto se me olvidó. Bro, that's fucking always
Whataburgers.
open.
Always open.
Nah, I don't know about the banana.
Bro,
For real.
For real?
all of the Whataburgers are
The one in
24/7.
Not all of them.
Really?
The one in Allen is 24/7. And I think the one on 75 in Plano.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. It's
All of
24/7.
the Whataburgers.
Drive through is open. Maybe
Drive through, yeah. I know the one in Plano and on by the one by your crib. You can't go in.
Man, fuck them today, bro. They
What
had me.
happened?
They fucking. I went to go get lunch and I was like, I only got an hour. All right, I'll go early. I got there, I paid for my food, and then they're like, "Oh, can you park?" I was like, "Okay, shit." And I parked.
You waited?
I fucking was there for fucking 15 minutes, bro.
The one in Plano, they take a long ass
For
time.
15 minutes for a one burger,
They take
bro.
a long ass time in Plano, man.
And they still fucked
That
it
one.
up.
Eso sí, siempre se tardan en eso, güey.
Like they came outside, like here's your food, and I was like, oh, well, I never got my
My
drink.
nephews used to work at both of them at the Whataburger right there by your crib. They
No,
literally
pues,
just
con
walk
razón.
across the street and they're there at their job, güey. No, this was like a long time ago though.
Nah, but
ya no.
like I mean that's my go-to. So like I know most of the time they're pretty good on this shit.
Yeah.
Este día, güey, I was like, how the fuck are you gonna fuck up one fucking burger? First of all, and then tell me to park, but never give me my drink, and then come outside and just be like, "Oh, you didn't get your drink?"
No, bitch.
I had to go back inside, and they still fucked up my order. Oh, my lunch was like 15 minutes. I was fucking pissed. I was like, "Fuck this."
Damn. Yeah.
But I didn't clock back in. Like I didn't get back on till like 1:30 or something.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna sync it real quick.
Dale.
So syncing 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 151.25. Okay.
We're back.
There you go. Short little break, but we're back. We're good. We're going.
Yes, sir.
¿Qué estamos?
I don't even remember. I have a question for Jackie. Jackie, what do you look into a man? Like what attracts you to a man? What makes you say like I want to give this man a shot to see like where this goes? What
Like what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
I think I'm looking for a guy who I feel like I want somebody who is wanting to achieve something, I guess, like a go-getter.
Okay.
Someone who makes me feel protected. I feel like that's a huge thing for me. Who wants to also provide and build a family.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like, well, not all men, but I feel like majority of men want to be providers. You know, want to provide for.
I think that's
family.
what society builds you.
Yeah.
And let's see, somebody who's funny. Somebody who's really kind and romantic. I feel like I'm very like I'm like a hopeless romantic. So I want somebody who's romantic and like.
I thought you were gonna say I'm a hobo.
Yeah.
She was like, I'm a hoe.
I'm a hoe, but I want this.
No, hobo. Dale pues, síguete.
But yeah, I'm a hopeless romantic. So I'm like all for anything that's like romantic and over the top and stuff.
In your lifetime of your relationships that you've had, have you run across the guy that has
those qualifications?
All of those?
All of these qualities, or have they always been lacking some?
I feel like I've met a couple that have, but at the same time, like if you just don't truly like that person, then you just truly don't like them.
Yeah.
Like you can't
I felt that shit, bro.
You can't force something. Like they can be like checking all of the boxes, but if you just don't have that love for them in that way, then you just can't make it work. You just can't.
But like in the relationships that you have had, that you've been with, like the people that you've been with, have these guys like brought that to the table in a sense? Like have they brought all of it, or has there been no? Have they always lacked it though?
I feel like the one that I was in therapy for, in the beginning it was like that. Like I really thought that I was going to be with this man for like the rest of my life. Like I thought we were gonna get married.
Oh wow.
Because that first year was like, it was like any girl would want that. Like this is the kind of guy that everybody would want. He was like sweet. He was kind. He would always like be there for me. Like he was, and he had like his head on straight. Like he knew what he wanted to do with his career.
Yeah.
And he was like a go-getter. Like he would actually do what he needed to do. He would treat me right. It was never like, oh, is he like cheating on me or anything? Like it was never like that.
You could trust him.
Yeah. For like that first year. And then and then it was like slowly like it started getting bad. And so yeah. So I feel like that first year, yeah, but after that
it was like
After that, I was like, definitely, this is not what I want. Like, no.
It took you a year.
Yeah, I guess it took him a year to show me his true colors. But after that, I was already stuck. Like, I was already there. I already had all these feelings for him and stuff. Other than that, like, other boyfriends, not really. I mean, my first boyfriend, it was like a high school sweetheart thing. And I feel like we both went our separate ways. To this day, we're still cool. Like, to this day.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I think that's how it is. That's how it should be, at least. And
then, other than that, like, another boyfriend that I had.
Todavía estoy bloqueado, güey.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Your high school sweetheart?
Yeah. Ni sé por qué, güey.
He's not the one that... He didn't do anything. She cheated on him, and she blocked him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So, like...
Damn.
That's fucked up, right?
That's pretty fucked up.
Well, the boyfriend that I'm talking about, like, we were cool, but now he's, like, in, like, a serious relationship. So I actually noticed recently, like 2 weeks ago, he unfollowed me off of everything. But I think he did it because he was just being respectful to her, I guess.
All right. That's the one thing I don't get, though, homie. Like, I get you have an ex and, like, you broke off and everything, but it doesn't mean you got to drop them off of everything. Like,
I don't think so either, unless it was kind of, I don't know. I guess high school sweethearts is kind of different because you're little.
Well, yeah. As a high schooler, you're like, oh, what the fuck, you bitch, you left me. Like, and even if it's their fault, they're like, fuck you, and they block you on everything. I get that, but like, as an adult, like growing up, like, just how I feel, how I see it, is like, when you break up with someone, like blocking them and doing all that shit, I feel like that's kind of petty. Because at the end of the day, if you tell this person, like, if you end in good terms and you tell this person, like, hey, I want the best for you, and like, I hope you want the best for me, like, we're cool, like, that's it. Like, you don't have to be buddy with them, but at the same time, you don't got to be a full on dick and be like, all right, you can never see my fucking life ever again. Fuck you. No, you know, like if you're telling this person, I want to see you be happy, like, sometimes these people genuinely mean it. Like, there's like, when they see you on media, like being with another person or making your own family, it's like, damn, good for you. You know, but
that's if you end in good terms.
Well, yeah, and that's not always.
I mean, there's a couple of exes that I have that we ended in good terms, and we still follow each other on social media and stuff. But then there's like 2 that I'm like, no, I would never want you to.
don't look at my shit. Don't even talk to me.
Damn.
Yeah.
Don't search me up. I don't exist.
I got lucky that, like, that 4-year relationship, he didn't have any social media.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So I didn't have to worry about none of that.
Was that like a you thing? Like, he didn't want to do it because of you?
No, he did it.
Really?
Did it. Yeah, I never asked him. I've never been the type of, like, girl to be like, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. Like, I've never been like that.
Un aplauso.
No es tóxica.
I mean,
no es tóxica la prima.
I mean, I feel like I can definitely I definitely do have a crazy side. I would say that.
Well, it's because she went to fucking therapy. That's why.
Yeah.
I feel like you're not toxic. You just need to go to fucking therapy.
But I have done crazy shit.
Like,
I have.
Like, what's the craziest
shit?
This was like a long time ago, maybe 2017.
Okay.
Oh, way before therapy.
I was like 19, I think, 18 or 19. And this was just like a summer relationship kind of, because we just dated in the summer and that was it.
Really?
Like, yeah, like after summer ended, we were like, okay.
All right, bye.
I know that was.
Yeah.
And a little fling, man?
Kind of, but it was kind of serious in a way. I was just crazy then, honestly. Like, he was crazy too, and we were just toxic towards each other.
What the fuck?
Yeah, like, we would argue all of the time, and one time I remember he was just not answering me, like, because we had argued, and then he just kind of like blocked me off of everything and stuff. So I got mad. And I pulled up on him.
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh,
like,
shit! No fucking way!
You
you pulled up on him, like, for real?
Yes. And he lived with his parents at the time.
Were you like,
I was.
Yeah, bitch. You got some words to say?
I knew the window of his bedroom. So I went banging on his door.
Oh my god.
On his window. Yeah.
that is some crazy shit, bro.
That's very crazy. But okay, you know how I got home that night?
How long did you drive?
No, we were in the same town.
Oh.
So it was like 5-minute drive.
Okay.
Oh.
And I was cool with his sister too. So
Really?
yeah, his sister was like on my side and stuff. And
He wants to say something. I don't know.
Embarrassing. Okay.
No. I don't
Looking
say no.
Like looking back now, like that's so embarrassing. Like that's so embarrassing.
You look at it, you're like, oh my god, what the fuck was I thinking?
Yes, I do.
I understand.
I definitely go back and I'm just like, what? Why would I do that? Like, why would I? Because you're kind of giving you're giving your energy to a person that is like, they don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly.
So why would you do that? You know?
You giving a fuck.
I'm sorry, but I just imagine some bitch like
doing that shit to me. I like, cause I'm in the second story. If
Mom,
I'm here like what the fuck is that? And I see a female with a ladder right there. I was like, bitch, what the fuck you doing? I'm like, you look at my parents can't hear, but can't hear that shit. What the fuck are you doing, bro?
No, but I will say this.
My talk says would be like, all right, come in.
I love you even more.
I love you. All right, let me come in. Just come in.
I will say this.
Just be quiet.
I feel like every girl is capable of doing crazy shit if you push her to that point. I feel like there is.
Every person is capable of killing someone.
I mean, not killing them.
Once they get to that point.
You just gotta push them far enough.
But like doing crazy shit.
I think I could do it.
Imagine like a girl is like telling you like, or not telling you, but showing you like, oh, that they're sweet on you and they like really want to be with you and they're taking you out on dates and they're like doing all this shit. And then all of a sudden they just kind of like fuck
go bananas.
type of shit.
I ain't gonna lie. If a female did that shit to me, she got a fucking ladder and started knocking my fucking window. I'd be like, damn, I'm gonna marry you right now. Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, damn, bitch. Like,
boy,
damn.
Yeah, now like I'm 24 now, so
you're like, I know what
I'm grown, and I wouldn't do that because I know
soy
like
grande.
yeah, like if a guy's just gonna block me like that, like okay, fuck you too,
Thank you next.
you know, whatever.
Así mero.
But that night, I swear I was gonna stay there all fucking night,
Just bang on his window.
just
Okay.
being on his fucking window.
Hey.
Toodaloo. Wake the fuck up,
Like
bitch.
I was like so mad, and Itzel actually came.
Really?
Wait, what would you say?
try to get
Wait,
you?
up.
She
wait, what?
Itzel, she was.
Oh, it said.
It said like she pulled up on me and was like she went
the fuck you doing?
off. She went off. She was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" She was like, "For this guy, like he's nothing. He's a piece of shit. Like you need to come back home and all this stuff."
Those are the real friends, bro. Like,
Right, dude.
Yeah.
That was a real G.
But that was your
So-
cousin.
Yeah, so she was the one that went for me, and like she went off on me and was like, "What the fuck are you doing?" And we went back home.
How long till she showed up?
It was probably like 15 minutes or something.
Oh,
like that.
wait,
what the
you
fuck?
were
Was she
15
following
minutes?
you or what?
No, so I was at home. We were both home together at my parents' house because my parents weren't there. Like they were, everybody had left to West Texas, but I was there home alone. And I didn't want to be there by myself. And Itzel had visited because she was dating a guy there from Marshall. So she went to visit him, and then she went to go stay with me, like stay overnight. But she said that she was just gonna go like give her boyfriend something. Like I thought that she was just gonna stay over there. I was like,
You're like,
stay over there.
I know this code.
I know what she's giving.
I know what she's
Yeah,
giving.
you know. I was like, okay, she's gonna stay over there. So as soon as she left, I left too, and I went over there.
Oh my god.
Like Megan. Yeah, and then she called me. She was like, "Where are you at? Like I'm back."
You're like, I'm outside this motherfucker's window right now. I'm about to catch a felony if you don't come get me.
That guy was a felon.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. That's a red flag right
So
there.
could you say like bad boys or?
He was.
Or-
I was just okay.
or
I
was it a
very
phase?
young.
Were you
I
naive
was-
or what?
I
Wait.
really was. I was very young. Like I was.
Nah,
I
this
think-
guy.
What was
this
he
guy,
a felon of?
He's
Like,
a felon. Nah, he's not.
Drug
gonna do it
trafficking.
again.
No. He had like a whole bunch of guns and stuff.
Okay.
If you were gonna say like tax evasion, then get the fuck out of here.
No, but he, he had came out.
He was a
and
thug.
stuff. But yeah, like I think it was, I think I was very naive because growing up, my parents were very strict on me, so they wouldn't let me like really do anything or go out and stuff like that. So once I turned 18 and once I was able to go out and stuff, like I went out and I was like wilding out and stuff.
Yeah.
But I feel like I learned the hard way on a lot of things, and now looking back, I'm like, you were fucking stupid.
You live and learn.
Like you were dumb.
You live and learn.
Hey, but like we always say, you gotta go through this shit to learn.
Exactly.
Learn your lesson.
Yeah. It's better to go through it than not to go through it and just like not know that outcome.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about it. It's like, oh.
But now I would never do anything like that.
That's
like,
what you
would
say.
No, I wouldn't.
Nah,
Like,
bro. Remember, she went to therapy.
Oh,
bro.
yeah, my bad.
She knows better now.
She got the breathing exercises going, bro.
I feel like sometimes I still. Sometimes, like, I still get mad, like, about certain things, but I just wouldn't do anything like that anymore. Like, it would just kind of be like, okay, like.
3 breaths and I'm okay.
Paper bag that hoe.
You just can't give them your time.
Yeah.
That's it.
I mean, she tiene mucha razón.
But I haven't done anything crazy since then.
Since therapy.
You have.
Applause.
Hey,
Applause.
Big steps, big steps.
Yeah. High five.
Hey, maybe when you
High
fall
five.
in love, at that point, like.
There we go.
He was there for a minute.
Yeah, for real. I was like,
Sorry.
Maybe once you fall in love and like you find that guy that. That's it, because now you've been to therapy, so now you know what you want.
Now you know.
Yeah.
I feel like I definitely know what I don't want.
Yeah. I don't want no felon.
Yeah, I was very.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude. How old was he?
He was I really don't know. I think I want to say like 22 or 23 at the time.
Dang.
I had just turned 19. No, actually I was 18. Yeah.
Do you prefer older men?
Not necessarily. I don't think that I would look for younger men.
Sorry, Ray. Yeah, ya te chingaste, güey.
How old is he?
Dude, he told us he's 21.
Oh yeah, dude. I forget. I think he's at my age, bro.
Dude, yeah.
He's still growing. That's
I feel like I couldn't go for younger men because I'm at a point in my life where I want something serious. Like I don't want to just play games.
Yeah.
Like I want to actually find someone and
That tienes chance, Ray.
you know. But I feel like younger guys, like they're not there yet. Even some older guys are not there yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like they just want to have fun and stuff like that, and it's like
Understandable, but it's like at some
Yeah.
point life catches on.
yeah, you're gonna be 30 something, and it's just like
yeah.
It's like you can't go to the club every day no more. You're gonna look weird out there by yourself, 30-year-old fucking, while your best friends are out here having kids and shit. Like, how you gonna do that?
For some people, that's the life, bro.
yeah. I mean, some people don't want to settle down.
That's fine.
That's fine,
That's
but
fine,
that's
but-
not for me.
Yeah, I don't think that's a lot of people.
No, I want to actually find someone and like date properly, get engaged.
What
get
do you mean
married.
date properly? What the fuck were you?
What the fuck were you doing before?
Yeah.
Like I mean, date properly, like not just be like sneaky links or anything. Like
Oh, okay. Like a proper relationship. Like, hey, let's
Yeah.
go out on a date. Like, I'll pick you up and like I'll drop you off at home and then that's it.
Yeah.
Type shit. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
That's what I want.
A ponerlo en Facebook y todo el pedo.
Hey, for real, you should put an ad, like, you know, single. Looking for
Se
some
busca.
serious.
Facebook dating.
Don't go on Tinder.
No.
Tinder
Nah,
bad.
nah.
Miguel's on Tinder.
No,
Was.
He tells me like, Angelito, if you're gonna get on Twitter, all those girls, all they want to do is fuck.
on
I'm
Tinder.
like, oh, okay. We're marshmallow.
I don't think I could ever use like apps or anything like that.
You have to find someone like just by finding them.
I just how do you even talk to somebody like that?
Well, I think with like Tinder, I think whoever likes the person back has to like
Yeah.
start the conversation. I don't know how it works. How does it work
What?
with Tinder?
Hold on. It's because remember Marshmallow?
Marshmallow?
Oh yeah, I do. Bro.
It's because sorry, Miguel, to put you out on the spot. But
We love you.
he was down bad, and like he opened up Tinder. And he was just like swipe, what lo que caiga.
Oh damn.
He was down bad.
He was there for a good 5 minutes swiping on all of them.
Yeah.
He handed the phone to Angelito, and Angelito was roasting the fuck out of everybody that came up. Salió una.
I think he picked out like all the cute girls at first, and when he handed the phone over, it was like, all right, here's that emo bitch. All right, here's the Marshmallow with the twigs. All right, here's like, dude, Angelito got all the bad ones.
But what was your question? How does it work?
How does Tinder work? Is it like whoever likes, whoever first has to message?
So-
Wait, you have a girlfriend, right? How did y'all meet?
How did I meet? Bro, I fucking get mad because we actually...
You get mad?
No, because here's the thing. Technically, we went to high school together, but like we didn't really talk. And I had her for one of my senior classes, but she swears to fucking God that she didn't. I'm like, I remember going to class, you being there. So, like, you can't tell me
That
I'm
guy's
tripping. Like, you can't tell me I was tripping. And she's like, no, I didn't know you. And I was like, you were in my fucking class. Like, you still saw me every fucking day. There's because it was I don't even know how she ended up in AP Physics.
Is that my mom?
No, la neta. La neta. I don't know how, but she ended up there. I don't know if she ended up dropping the class or whatever. But out of all the white people, there's only 3 Mexicans. One of them was me. The other one was her and another friend of mine. So I was like, obviously, I'm going to remember if you were there or not. So she still says que no. And I was like, well, I was there. So, but yeah, and then after... Shit. ¿Qué pasó? That summer, what the fuck had happened?
Well, that summer. It was before the summer that Steph had.
Yeah, me acordé. So, she broke up with me, and I was like, all right, fuck this. Like, yeah, pa' qué? And then, me fui pa' Mexico, and I just lit up to her story, because one of her stories was like, if I was your dentist...
Oh, yes, I remember.
If I was your dentist, would you let me, like, clean your teeth? And I was like, fuck no. And, like, apparently I was the only one that put no. And she was like, why would you not let me? And I was like, because you're not a fucking dentist. You're a fucking dental assistant. Like, like I wouldn't let you pull out my teeth if you're not a dentist. And then the conversation just started from there. And I think when I came back, like, I was just... I mean, yo andaba in Mexico, so I was like, oh, ¿quieres que te traiga algo? And she's like, unos dulces. And I remember I was like, I'll go drop him off to your house. Like, there's no big deal. And she's like, no. Like, my dad's like super like strict and like he'll trip. And like, she was like, just give me your address. I'll pull up and pick him up. Bro, later, like, what, a year and a half later, her dad fucking loves me. Like,
dude, the dad would drop his daughter and adopt this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's how much the dad loves him.
Dang, that's good though.
I mean, got to the point where like he was coming back from Mexico bringing stuff for his suegro, basically.
Oh yeah,
los cigarros, right?
Yeah,
los cigarros.
He was like, me puede traer unos cigarros. I was like, ¿de cuáles? He's like, pues de los que sean. Los que sean. And I was like, all right. So le traje como unas, que eran como unas 4 o 5 cajetillas. And like the first party that they had, he was like, hey, los trajo mi yerno. Like,
he was passing a cigarette to everybody. I remember that day, yeah. He was like, ten un cigarro de Mexico, ten. All we did was like pop that bitch and just smoked it.
And just the other day, like she was, because we turned a year and a half, and I was like, to believe that like you said that your dad would never like me, que esto que el otro. Because I like, loves you. I've been a proper boyfriend. Like, I'm always like, let me meet your parents. Like, let me introduce myself. Like, por lo menos para que sepan con quién andas or whatever. And when we started talking, she was like, no, like, I think we should probably take it slow. And like, I don't think you want to meet my parents. Y que esto que lo otro. I was like, well, I do. Like, at least they know who I am. And maybe not like be there all the time, but at least like, oh, like, soy yo or whatever. And I think the first time I met him, like, it was kind of awkward. Because like, I mean, if I was a dad, I would be like, the weekend, like, ¿qué chingados es este? Like,
I mean,
you know,
shit, how do you think I'm gonna feel, bro?
Yeah, like, if I have a daughter and like
I was just gonna ask you.
Her first boyfriend comes, I'm gonna be like, who the fuck are you? Like,
who the fuck is this guy?
But I mean, after a while, like poco a poco, I mean, I guess I earned his trust, and he saw that I didn't have any bad intentions or anything.
So whenever you slid up, did you have that intention of like I want to talk to her, or
he did? No, he did. I remember he did.
No,
you were just trying to find
he was like, "Hey, fresh meat."
No.
No.
Like you were trying to find a way to like start a conversation with her.
I mean, it could get me in trouble. Pero la neta, yes and no. Because yes, she's really pretty or whatever. I was attracted to her. But at the same time, I wasn't like, this is a girl I want. This is who I want to live forever. Like, it was kind of like me meeting new people, talking to new people type shit. But after we started talking, it was just like, all right, fuck it. Fuck whoever I'm else looking for. I'll focus on. I mean, it took like a couple days of just me like, maybe I'll just focus over here.
Yeah.
Because like de lo que fue de que they broke up with me with the other girl, that was like March.
Yes.
To like June, July.
Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
So a couple months of just me being single, and then back to a relationship, and because she was fucking mad at me till we started dating till like November. Yeah.
Yep.
So like 2 months of talking, and then till November.
What is the longest that y'all been single?
Hey, don't ask me. Nah, damn. Put me on the spot.
She said she singled you out, bro. She singled you out.
She singled me out, man.
Yeah, literally.
I've been single since March of 2017, but in between from that point till now, I've had like
sneaky links,
like
that don't count.
Friends with benefits, like situationships, or like failed talking relationships. I've had it all, man. In those,
but like an actual relationship.
2017. That's when we ended it. March of 2017. My last, like, okay, so I can say like I've had 2 girlfriends my whole life, but after the second one, that's when I kind of started like wilding out, like just not stop giving a fuck, just seeing whatever the fuck happens, you know. And like, yes, I had my sneaker links, I had my friends with benefits type shit. I had my single days, pero 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, going on 6 years probably. 6 years already. March of this year, 6 years, yeah.
Happy anniversary.
Sí, güey, neta, güey.
That was a
like in those 6 years, like I can say, like honestly, in those 6 years, I've had my fun, pero like luego is like I'm ready to settle down type shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like like if I find the one, then pues ya está.
Jackie, did your dad ever meet any of your boyfriends? Any?
Yeah.
Really?
Which now, because even then, like I feel like whenever you're young, you're kind of naive and you're like, I love him and stuff like that. And so yeah, so like my very first boyfriend, we started dating when I was like, we were in 7th grade, but we dated for like 4, almost 5 years. So until like high school, like sophomore year,
sophomore freshman year.
They met him, which he's the one that I'm still cool with. And then after that, my other boyfriend that I had in high school, I've had a couple boyfriends. They met him too, and I met his family and stuff like that. And then after that, let me think.
Have they met one that like you were kind of serious? Like you were kind of like, okay, maybe this is the guy, or there's no.
The one that I was living with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, him. My dad loved him.
Oh, really?
My dad loved him.
Yeah. You're already taking up care of my daughter. I don't have to pay rent. Yes, sir.
I mean, they didn't know, but.
No.
Yeah, no. Yeah, they met him pretty early on, actually, because our relationship was kind of fast.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Like, we met November of 2018. And then we officially started dating. It was that New Year's, like 2018 going to 2019. Mm-hmm. And they met him that January.
Oh, luego.
Yeah, because it was like my grandparents' like anniversary or something like that. And we had like a big party. So I invited him, and that's where they met him.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Dang.
And then, yeah, we were together for almost 4 years. So, yeah, my dad loved him.
That's a long relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still trying to figure out what's the longest I've ever been single.
You?
Yeah.
Probably like from birth to when you had funny.
Well, like yeah. After I started dating.
Yeah.
A
few months.
Funny was like almost 3 years.
And then after that, you met Steph.
No.
Oh.
Mine was technically a year. Not even, maybe, yeah, about a year.
No, see, remember? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, about a year.
Yeah, about a year, yeah. Because it happened in junior year with us, and then senior year. Was it senior year when you met Ashley?
It was sophomore year.
Oh, see,
yeah. And then junior year, I got with Ashley.
Oh, yeah, because she thought it was me, not you.
Yeah.
She got the wrong angel mixed up.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was one of those situations.
So
yeah.
I never thought I would fall into one of those.
Tell her that story, because that's a funny story, honestly.
Like, I didn't even know this girl that well. This was kind of like some stupid shit, like I guess you could say like that high school dumbass love type bullshit.
Yeah.
So I didn't even know her name well, and I still asked this bitch to be my girlfriend. But not bitch, because she cool. Like she was cool. Like she was cool. Like
She was cool. Yeah.
before like we actually like I guess you could say got together. Like we were good friends. Like she was a cool person. But yeah, I guess like basically one of our friends ended up saying like, "Oh, Angel likes you," and so she thought it was this motherfucker.
Yeah.
And it turned out to be me. So I mean, I still ended up in a relationship for like a week.
And then y'all booked it off.
And then she's like, nah, let's be friends. I was like,
She was like, "Oh, wrong angel."
wrong one.
wrong one. I get it, bro. I wasn't the cutest, bro, back then in high school, bro. I peaked like when my beard came out, bro. Like now that I have my beard, bro, I feel so much better. Bro.
I picked up like
Guys
high
look
school.
so different with facial hair than without it.
Yeah.
They look so different.
Like if I go cut it off, I look like a baby right now.
I'm scared to cut mine off, man. I'm scared.
How much do we have to pay to get it all off?
I'll do it for free.
Oh shit, do it.
I'll do it, but it's like sometimes like I don't want to. I'm down to do it. I don't care.
If this podcast gets 10 likes, Angelito will shave his beard and mustache.
I will shave my beard and mustache,
and we'll post it.
And I will do a fucking podcast without the beard. I will do it if it gets 10 likes.
And we'll just have like
what's the most likes we have on the podcast video
5.
on YouTube? 5. If we get to 10 likes, I'll shave my beard. I will shave my beard. I'm saying it right now. I will shave my beard if we get 10 likes.
Fake accounts.
Hey, no. There's no. Tampoco. If this podcast on YouTube gets 10 likes, I will shave my beard off. I will do it
live.
I said I'll do it live.
Yeah, we can do it live.
I'll do it live. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll do it live, or we'll do a video of me shaving my beard. Whatever it is, we'll do it. I don't go fuck. We'll do it.
Ahora pues.
Okay, deal.
I haven't shaved my. How long has it been since I shaved my beard, man? It's 20
since high school, fool.
High school, yeah. See,
you just trim
oh
it
my
up.
god!
Since high school,
does it grow back fast?
It does, yeah.
Yeah,
after like 2 days,
fastest like beard growth out of all of us.
After 2 days, you see the fucking 5 o'clock shadow. After like a few days,
Jackie,
like
if I shave my shit off, it takes like a month to get like halfway to what I have right now.
También, Hector, he says he's scared to like, he's afraid to like, I see like whenever, because I have an appointment tomorrow, with Hector, but he always tells me like, I'm always scared to like when he lines on my beard, he's scared to do it with the razor because my beard.
I prefer with the razor though.
See, but the thing is, the thing was with me, I have sensitive skin, so every time
you get bumps and shit.
So, but yeah, so like every time, so mi rutina way, every weekend, either if it falls on a Saturday or on a Friday, that's when I line up my beard, and whenever I do, especially on my neck, whenever I do line up my neck, that's when like I notice like the bumps and like I get like the red spots from the blood.
But you haven't looked at anything to like
maybe you're shaving wrong.
No. It's
like razor burn.
Tried, see, wait, so I do, so the like los rastillos que yo compro, way, they're like the sensitive kind. Even with the sensitive ones, like I use them, pero también like it's like.
Have you looked up like because I know like avocado oil, I think helps with shit like that.
Algo así, yeah.
No, yeah, wait.
Yeah, but every time I do it on my own, like I always end up like I do it like softly, así bien like suavecito y todo, but either way I always end up with like those red dots from the bleeding.
No, yeah, I know, but what
it's because I have, so like my beard is like, it's kind of thick. So especially how it is right now, if I was to shave over it, like especially down here in my neck.
So you bleed when you.
Sí, yo tengo que ser siempre, like I have to do like dos pases way. The first one going up, like like with the grain, and then the second time when I do it, I have to do it against the grain, so I get that like the clean shave. But like either way, like every time, like I always end up bleeding. Like at the end of the day, like I say, when I do it
I think you're just cutting yourself then by accident.
no way. Like I've always done it ever since like ever. It's always a thing for me way. Like it's really sensitive down there. So like it doesn't burn or anything, but like I always have to like wash my neck with like cold water so that way the pores can close and like the bleeding stops. So like it's not like I'm used to it. Like it's not an issue for me. Like it only lasts like a few seconds. So like it's not a bother for me.
Oh, okay.
So
But,
you
like-
can do it with a razor or what?
What do you mean?
You said with the razor. You said I like doing it with the razor.
Yeah, I like doing it with the razor. With like the
But is there like
the
another
barber
way?
razors.
Or
It's because so he has more like thinner hair, beard hair than I do. Mine is more thick y más grueso. So that's why I always get the razor burns.
yeah, but like what I'm saying is you can do it with the razor, but you can do it with
You can
something else.
like a trimmer.
So Hector, so every time
Like
Hector,
lo que usan acá, but with
Sí.
a finer edge.
Oh yeah.
so whenever I go with Hector, he never like my neck. Whenever he lands on my neck, he never shaves it with the razor. He always used the electric one to like trim it down. And then when I get home, like it's a routine for me. After I get my haircut, you know, I go home, take my shower, and then I go with the razor. Like yo solo, I see like cleaning up like the grain.
I like the barber razor, bro. It leaves it so clean the way
Yeah.
that
Bro, back
But-
when I used to work at QT, fucking having to have a clean shave,
all the time.
bro.
But back then you
fuck
couldn't.
that.
You I mean, like it wasn't until now that you let it, Freddie.
No, dude, because I couldn't like within 3 days I already had to shave.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh damn.
like not even a little stubble, nada. They were like, you gotta shave
Dude, I know. I remember.
Why?
until because I worked at QT and like that was their policy, like clean shave.
Yeah.
All the time.
Mm.
I remember you had like your face was bald.
Dude,
like,
bald.
right after, bro. Like,
But somehow I was still pulling bitches. Somehow
Hey, I
baby
can
face,
with the
contest to
baby
that.
face, bro.
I'm a witness. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
with the clean shave, like because it literally I would have to shave every fucking 3 days or every 3 or 4 days. See, a veces sí, I was like, fuck them. Like, no me van a decir nada. And like that day, my manager be like, hey, like you gotta shave. I was like,
fuck you.
There's been a couple of times where I had to shave at work.
Damn,
That's too much. Like
that is too much.
That's what I was telling them.
if you got fast like hair growth, like they at least supply me with the shit to cut my hair, because that shit's also it's costing
Well,
you.
But
Like,
what was the
but-
reason?
It's because like they're old timers. Like the company was based off of Oklahoma. Like the owner was like a fucking boomer. So like his ideality was like clean shaven, no tattoos, no piercings. Guys have to have their hair like at a short length. If they have it like past their shoulders,
This
you have to
QT or
shut
the
it off.
military?
Dude, it was like almost fucking military. Like if you had a tattoo anywhere,
no.
you had to put a Band-Aid or wear a sleeve.
Oh, pues Jeff trae sleeves, no?
Yeah, he wears a sleeve every fucking day, or wear your jacket. I mean, because most of the time, if you like you ever go to QT, like Quick Trip gas station, no, it's
There's
a
not
fucking gas
really-
station too. So,
There's not
Well,
really any over there.
anywho, Quick Trip like
Down south.
I wouldn't.
There's no QTs in Houston.
No, not yet. I think
I
there
don't
were
think
some,
so.
and they opened up some fucking, like travel centers, but not in Houston.
Oh,
Then we're
okay.
lucky to have QT over here. Then
But
fuck yeah.
when you walk into a QT, it's like service is at 100%. Like that's their goal. Like you ask them, it's always gonna be clean. It's always gonna be.
But what does your beard have anything to do with that?
Well, because we did serve food, so I get that. I mean,
Oh.
I've worked in the food service, so like I understand that. But at the same time, like if they provide us with like a beard cover or something, it wouldn't be as bad. But they were still like no, because who knows if someone gets fucking hair in their.
Ya chingado todas las compañías type shit.
But yeah, I almost fought with the fucking supervisor during COVID because we were wearing the mask, and she's like, "You still have to shave even though you're wearing a mask."
How
I'm
the
like-
fuck can you see it?
I was like, no, she made me pull it down. I was like, well, I mean, either way, if you're a customer, it's not like you're gonna be like, let me see, pull it down your mask.
We're in COVID.
Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, it was like straight up during COVID, and that's why Jeff was like, nah, fuck her, bro. Like, if she's gonna make you shave, I'm just gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, this is the only guy that fucking shows up to work. You're making,
Oh yeah, I remember.
And Jeff was like, nah, fuck her, bro. Like, you do what you got to do.
Well, yeah, I mean, shit. At the end of the day, as you said, bro, it's not like the customers coming up. let me see your face. Like, what the fuck? And if they are, like, why the fuck do you want to see my face?
Oh, yeah. I worked there, like, for 4 or 5 years? No, yeah, wait. Casi iba 5.
Sí, güey.
Yeah.
5 years almost.
quick trip.
And it was 5 years of clean shave.
Because you was at the one at the Frisco, right?
Dang.
You started off the one in
Yeah.
Frisco, and then whenever they built the one right here by my crib in Allen, that's when you moved over there.
So Alan.
So you was going like, how long were you the one in Allen? Like a good year or two, or como?
The one in Allen, I was like 2.5 years.
He always made my sandwiches when I went.
Bro, there's some bitches. Llegaban when the busiest fucking time. And
See,
like,
wait, yeah.
Snapchat, they pull up with Snapchat. They'll be like, this bitch is making my sandwich.
That's me. Oh, like, that was me, yeah.
Yo
Like,
llegaban
look,
los
my bitches
sábados
make
en
my
la
sandwich.
mañana.
Llegaban estos, I was like, fuck you.
Like, hey, look, my bitches make my sandwich.
Yo llegaba en buen tiempo. Pero yo iba porque Freddy, like, he would make my sandwiches special.
Nah,
Yeah, he would, yeah. He'd make 'em
like
bomb.
me and the other Mexican dude, Ramon,
Yeah.
he would always hook up everybody. Like, he was like,
He still works there, right?
it's not like it was my fucking food.
Yeah,
like,
he
I'm,
does.
Yeah.
I'm
At
just
the one in
gonna,
Allen, yeah.
I'm gonna hook him up. So, like, toda
when
la
did you
gente.
start this new job?
Last
so,
year, no?
Yeah. So I graduated with engineering degree, and I started working at AT&T in July of last year. So ya voy a llevar un año ahí corporate.
Raise time. It's been a year, bro. What? How long is your contract?
Technically, it's for 3 years, but since it's like a development program, they will really want us to stay. So they most likely will hook us up with a job, like a full time job, right after the 3 years.
Y ahora sí, en putiza.
You like it?
They gave him free food, bro.
They
to
get
tell-
fucking mad
bro,
at me.
To tell you,
They get fucking mad at me.
They took him bowling to go like meet his other bowling, and then they took them on a tour of the AT&T Stadium, like even to a fucking box. And then like they give them raises, and then this past week, they gave them free food, free beer, and the CEO came out and took pictures with all of them, like.
Sounds like a good job.
Right?
It's fucking corporate, bro. Like,
I know, dude.
Nah, but I mean, by me, I ended up doing a total of 6 years of school because I transferred over from a community college. So engineering is difficult, and trying to do that like full time, it's even more difficult. And trying to work at the same time, it's like
But he
10
did
times.
it.
Pero pues poco a poco el chiste es acabar.
Yeah.
And ya cuando acabé, like right now, I mean, I'm used to when I was working at QT, it was like 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. till like 3 p.m. and then still go to school. So ahora it's 9 a.m. to 5 or with an hour lunch, fucking work from home, fucking get your trips to AT&T Stadium, fucking socials or whatever the fuck it is. Like they have like happy hours. I mean, for me, because I'm used to like actually doing work, like it's kind of weird trying to adjust, but like poco a poco you get adjusted.
Poco a poco te haces más huevón.
La neta sí, güey. La neta sí. No, pero I mean, yo no digo que soy el más trabajador, pero hay un chingo de gente que
no hace ni vergas.
que no hace ni madres, güey. Because most of them are like, I don't know if you know about colleges around here, but like most of them are from SMU, which is a private school.
Yeah.
Where like tuition for a semester is like 30 grand.
Yeah.
So most of them are rich white kids, like never worked a day in their life, and they're just like they go to work just to gossip and
Just to fuck off.
socialize.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I just got an email about my next rotation, which is more on the engineering side of things. So I'd be working with like the antennas and service out there.
Mm-hmm.
So like per se, like let's say you're in downtown Dallas and you're in a specific spot and you lose service. So my job would be like, okay, well, why did he lose service? Was it his device? Was it the antenna? Was it the service? And either help out with planning where like maybe we need to point the antenna up or down, or maybe it's let's add another antenna in a different spot to make up for that coverage, shit like that. So actual engineering.
Do they put antennas like on top of like the skyscrapers and stuff? Can like they?
Oh,
buy
yeah.
that? Do they buy
You have
that?
to, no?
Yeah, every special. Well, now with 5G, it's 5G is basically like super powerful, but it can't reach a lot. So what you need is a lot of multiple antennas to kind of fill in those holes. Yeah. So in big cities, downtown, whatever big city, they have basically antennas like in every corner.
Oh, okay.
And I don't know if you've seen them, but in a little bit more rural spots where they do want to have 5G, they've even built where it's supposed to simulate a tree.
Oh,
like
the tree
like
antennas. Yeah, I've seen those.
Shit like that.
Those are cool.
I've seen those. Isn't there one in right there by on East Plano?
Environmental.
Down the street from the Whataburger?
No, that's not a tree antenna. That's just a regular ass antenna.
Because it looks like a tree.
Oh, well, maybe I haven't seen it, but they
for
have
years.
those. But yeah, now that their next plan is to bring down 4G LTE, and keep up 5G. So that's the future.
Nice.
But I mean, if they can't create an antenna that produces a great radius of like 5G, how are they going to fix that? To be able to put it everywhere.
That's the big part. So when it was 3G and 4G, what they did was when they were transitioning over to 4G, they used the infrastructure from the 3G and built upon that. So like, let's say 3G, what it's good at is that it's long range, right?
Yeah.
So they already had cell sites across the nation or across the state or city. So they basically built on top of that and put 4G LTE. So from that area, por decir un círculo, and otro círculo acá, güey, pues va a haber un hoyo aquí.
Sí.
So they were like, okay, well, we'll just install another antenna here. So that way it covers most of the area.
Yeah.
So now with 5G, it's more powerful, but at the same time, it's less range. So you're still going to use the antennas that were already there. It's just that you're going to have to install more
Extra
to fill in the
ones.
holes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but like, so do they plan to make, can 5G be like?
So there's 3 bands. There's a 5G, like the one that you think of, like millimeter wave, where it's like super fast, where like the gigabyte of download data or whatever. That's the super powerful one, which only can reach about 100 feet, 100, 200 feet, like where you can get that 1 gigabyte. And then they have like the little bit more, less powerful, but more range. So that's kind of like what you're used to, 4G, LTE type shit. And then you have a lot more of like your indoor 5G.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But with 5G, what you have to worry about is that it can't go through walls as much as like
The others.
the other ones. So that's why now you have WAPs. Wet ass pussies in the...
Yeah, all over the houses.
all over the houses, yeah.
Damn. You got any questions for us, Jackie? If you don't, it's fine. Don't worry.
You haven't seen this in a long time, so
Yeah, you don't-
I mean,
you don't have to
if
ask
you got any
anything.
questions, shit.
I feel like we kind of already talked a little bit about life.
Oh no, yeah, I was just saying.
Whatever
like,
you want to ask.
Whatever you want to ask us, I mean,
we'll
didn't know-
answer.
I didn't know if
We're
you had,
open
like-
anyway.
Yeah, so like,
ask us anything. We'll go fuck.
I don't know. I guess I would want to know, like, what are your plans, like, for the future?
I want to eventually move out of this home. Like, I don't get me wrong. Like, I just moved in. I'm grateful and everything, but I either want to buy a piece of land and build my own home around the area, and then keep working, hopefully grow my business, and retire early. But if I don't buy a piece of land, it's just kind of like upgrading from a home to a bigger home to a bigger home type of deal. But I think the whole like buying a piece of land, that's more of like a thing I want to do. I know I am more of a city boy, but
Boys on.
yeah. but I enjoy being out here and I like it. It's quiet. It's calm. When I get up here, bro, I'm like, I'm not going back down. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I'm staying home, motherfuckers. And I love it up here. I stay in my house. I don't fuck with anyone. It's just me and my wife, my dogs. Sooner or later, my daughter, and like we're good. We're fine. You know.
Yeah.
So like if I can get a piece of land for a good price, like I'll build my house and I'll build like I don't think my dream home because I won't be there yet, but like a nice home, like something I really want. But yeah, that's my plan. Just keep working and keep grinding and keep growing.
Got mister.
Fucking moving to my parents' house. Shit, I'm tired of living that bitch.
That's it. That's your plan.
Yeah.
How are you planning to get there? Okay.
Stack my bread and move the fuck out. Whatever it is, apartment, house, land, I'm going fuck. Just to get out of there.
I mean, you could get out with that.
I mean, yeah, but not right now.
Without any
With this
problems.
fucking
With this economy,
With
because
this economy,
honestly, at this point, I'm just like, if it doesn't like, I'm just taking care of my, like, I'm just being, because like I kind of have that role in the family. I'm kind of like, not necessarily like the provider, but like I'm the one that's always there for everybody, basically. Because I'm always there for my nephews. I'm always there for my sister. I'm always there for my parents. And the fact that I'm still with my parents, like they're way older, like they're in their 60s, like almost getting to their late 60s. So it's like me still being there, like I'm so comfortable there, because like I kind of feel like I'm like the.
do you think they still want you
caregiver.
there?
My mom said that I can stay there as long as I want, you know, because like she even says like she wants me, like she prefers me to buy land.
Yeah.
So she says like stay here, like save your money, and like she prefers for me, instead of buying like a house or renting an apartment, she wants me to buy a piece of land.
Yeah.
So that's probably, I mean, as long as I get a piece of land, because I know that's like money guaranteed right there if I can sell it like in the future. But like, aunque sea una trailo, lo que sea, I don't give a fuck, because I'm not a materialistic person. As long as I have a roof under my head, that's all I give a fuck about.
No, but like I asked, like, do you think any of your parents want you out the house?
Nah, I don't think they would. Nah, because I'm always there for them, and they're always there for me, and they're getting older, and I mean, I don't know. I have that role in the family where like everybody comes to me if they need help money wise, or like a rise or whatever. Like they know, like they always count on me because I'm always there. I mean, I don't care. I mean, I'm a family man, so I'll always be there for them.
But when are you gonna start your family?
Cuando toca. I mean, I'm not rushing it right now. If it happens, it happens.
Oh no, I know. I'm just saying, like, are you not thinking long? You're just
I'm
thinking
not
day
thinking.
by
I'm
day.
not thinking. Right now, I'm thinking about day by day right now. That family shit. It's not happening anytime soon.
Well, no. I'm just saying, like,
I mean, eventually, yeah.
don't.
Not
But
right
like,
now.
what I'm trying to say is, don't you want to build up to it? Like, don't you want to have the foundation to, like, when you're ready to say, like, I want to have a family?
Yeah, but right now it's not the foundation. Yes, but not right now. I don't have the foundation right now.
But don't you want to build towards it?
Pues sí.
So that's what I'm asking you.
Pues sí, yeah, I want to build towards it.
So like, what do you plan to do, like, to build towards it?
Just stack my bread. That's all I know how to do is just stack it.
Gastarlo no, pero
Stack it, sí.
Stack it, sí. Gastarlo, nah.
Gonna be real hard to get a girl to make him waste his money, bro.
Yeah.
Nah, I feel like
Nah, for the right one, I would spend my money, but as long as she's not pushing
lo
it, you
creo,
know what I
güey.
mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I saw it.
Like she understands like the situation and everything. Like she knows. Like if she knows how it is, and like she knows, like that's what I'm gonna say.
For me, shit. Well, working at a corporate job, working with the salary, it's kind of like you have a limited amount of money that you can make. Like unlike Angel, where like, pues quiero ganar más, pues hay que chingarle más, hay que agarrar más casas or do something else, you know. So for me, it's kind of like planning a little bit of what I actually want to do. I mean, obviously, I want to buy a house or buy a piece of land or something, but I also have to take into account where I'm going to be working at, because I know it's going to be somewhere in Dallas or around Dallas. So the thing is, like, if I move out here, I have to think about like driving daily downtown or like. So for now, it's just saving up. I mean, I've been working at AT&T desde last year. It's about to be a year. So at first, like, it was like, fuck, I'm finally earning good money. Like, fuck it, spend it over here, spend it over there. And like, poco a poco, I was like, all right, yeah, saco ese pedo, let's start saving. So far I have like a pretty decent amount to where, like, if the day of tomorrow I want to be like, all right, I want to put a down payment, I can. But at the same time, like, como que let's take it easy. Let's make sure that's what we actually want to do, because I don't want to buy a house and then the next day be like, fuck, I can't afford it, or fuck, like, I don't know, some recession or some shit and I end up without a job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So far it's saving up. I mean, I try to save up, pero pues
Life happens, bro.
shit happens.
No, life happens, bro. I feel you, bro.
It's hard to save up.
Like,
It
lo que
really
yo le decía
is.
a Angel, like, shit, like, I get made fun of because of, like, my Honda Accord, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going to drive that shit until it fucking...
It's reliable.
Hey, bro.
It fucking...
It's reliable.
That
That's the
Honda
thing.
Accord, bro, but lasting
It's
longer
been through
than
some
fucking
shit, bro.
Mustang, bro. What the
It's
fuck?
faster than Mustang, too.
Hey, chill out.
No, but I was like, cuando comencé a trabajar, like, si yo fuera cualquier otro, like, tuviera otros pensamientos, I'd be like, fuck this, like, fuck my car. I'll get an expensive ass truck and, like, what my dream car, and then be struggling to pay for it and barely be making enough to just live life because I have to make payments on this and that. I was like, pues, estoy bien acomodado, no me puedo quejar de nada. Hay que vivirla así mientras que se pueda y, pues, ojalá un día sí se pueda llegar, pero pues por mientras, like, también hay que no volverse loco.
That's how I am too, because with my little Honda,
What do you
I'm
drive?
Hondas
I
are
don't
the
even
shit, bro.
like.
I drive a Honda CRV. It's like a mom car.
Oh, was
the
it your
little
mom's car?
fucking...
It was my dad bought it for my mom, but my mom never drove it. Like it was my car. Pretty much.
I'm sorry. it's right in front of my house. I'm like, oh, that's her.
I think I remember it, bro. I think I remember seeing it when we were kids.
Yeah.
It's an
But-
SUV, bro.
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, you can
I
pack
mean,
shit in there.
it's gonna be what I drive until it breaks down.
It takes you to
Because-
point A to point B. That's all that
Yeah.
matters at this point, you know.
Oh yeah, it's a Honda.
Yeah.
That thing's gonna last you forever. That thing never dying, bro.
So if you drowned it, like my dad.
Oh yeah. Pero es que pasan las cosas, Freddy.
Wait, pasan las cosas.
Sale pasar.
How did he drown?
So,
Es que pasó algo y.
shit, when was it? It was like 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
2-3 years ago.
I used to have like a 2005 Honda Accord, and
OG. That's the OG car.
and I think I started going to college, and I was like, I had money saved up, and I told my dad, I was like, I think I'll get a new car, and I think my sister was either, she's about to graduate too, and it was like, all right, well, my sister was gonna pass on the car to my dad, but then when they went to do the deal, like, it was much better to trade it in, and I'll just pass my car to my dad, and I would get a new one, right? Some shit like that. And my dad drove it, like, había veces que lo mandaban hasta, like, Fort Worth or whatever. So he drove that shit till casi que it was almost falling apart. But there was one time where he was driving back home from work, and it was raining, like, super bad. And off of 75, like, on the access roads, there's, like, I guess there was, like, a dip, and it was, like, flooding because of the rain. And he saw, like, cars passing, so él dijo, no, pues este también puede. And he was going through it until he stopped in the middle. dice que el agua le llegaba hasta la puerta y que ya ni sabía ni qué hacer because, like, se le apagó el carro, ya no, like, ya no prendía, and he was just like, fuck. So I think somebody else called the firefighters or the cops. Y ya para cuando llegaron, like, maybe 5 minutes later, el agua ya se había bajado, ya no había nada, and he was just, like, stuck there. And like, yeah, después me llamó. He's like, hey, ¿dónde andas? I was like, apenas voy saliendo del trabajo. ¿Por qué? He's like, pues que me atoré acá. Ven por mí. And I was like, okay. So I went to go home and pick up the truck and, like, pull him. And I was like, pues, ¿qué pasó? And he's just like, pues, es que estaba lloviendo y el agua y me estanqué. Y luego, pues, el carro ya no prendía. And I was like, okay. And I was like, pero pues... ¿Por qué o qué? Like, ¿por qué? Like, es un carro, está bajito. Like, ¿tú cómo fue que, like, se te ocurrió? Y dice, no, pues, ¿qué pasan? Yo, ¿cómo iba a saber que no iba a pasar el carro? And I was just like... Nah, like, after that, like, I was just messing with them. I was just like... Nah, pero pues, si fuera yo, ya... Una pinche regañada de... No me la acababa contigo.
¿Cómo
pero
te
pues,
chingaste el carro, Freddy?
como eres tú, pues, ahí sí, las cosas pasan. Like... Hay accidentes y que esto que el otro. And he's like, pues es que sí, Alfredo, pues, like, las cosas pasan. And I was just like, pues sí entiendo eso, pero pues si fuera yo, no me la acabaría.
Si yo te dijera eso, me mandaras a la vida.
No, and then he went, like, mechanic down the street, amigo de la familia, like, went to go check it out. He was like, oh, sí, pues se chingó, se le metió el agua, ahorita se la sacamos, a ver qué le podemos hacer. And, like, it took a good 2 weeks to, like, actually get it back running. And, like, se lo dejó el mecánico, and, like, he was like, no, pues ya está prendido, a ver, vamos a calarlo. And like he shut the fucking hood and like turned it on, and like within a minute it was just like
Damn.
boom, and we're like, what the fuck happened? La abrimos, güey, and like there's a big ass chunk of the motor just like flew out of there.
Damn.
Damn.
And he's like, no, pues ya hay que
Ya
venderlo,
valió.
ya, hay que venderlo, ya.
No, ya cuando se
Para el
le...
yonke, ya.
When he locked the motor, ya era para que ya lo...
Yeah, pero
vendiera.
pues-
Pero-
He was like, no, pues he had faith in the Honda. Pero también, well, los güeyes no nadan.
Some Hondas, no subs.
Got any more questions, Jackie?
I don't think so.
I think we can wrap up there. We're at 3 hours. Damn.
Damn.
Yeah. These episodes getting longer now.
We're gonna have to do part 1, part 2. Shit.
Ándale. But anyways, guys, that's been the episode for today. If y'all like the episode, leave it a like. If y'all like us, subscribe. Remember, we're gonna start doing videos. Oh
10
yeah,
likes. 10 likes.
10 likes.
Hey, no.
10
Hey,
likes.
technically 9. I'll like this video when it comes out on Monday. I'll like it so you get 9
9.
likes. Give me a reason to share my beard.
Technically 7 at this point.
Yeah, we'll say 7.
6.
Yes.
If she likes it.
Wait, so Max, you, me, Miguel, Angel. So just 5 more likes, guys.
Technically 5 more likes and
5.
I'll do it. I'll do it. Whether it be another different episode or fucking a live
We'll
stream,
do it
whatever
live.
it is.
We'll do it live.
We'll do it
Yeah,
right
don't
here.
worry.
Yeah, we'll do it here before the podcast or whatever.
But Jackie, thank you for coming. Thank you for being on the podcast.
Thank y'all for having me.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. Like we should have had better questions, but
La primera, güey.
yeah, we'll get you back. Don't worry, we'll get you back. We'll get some solid stuff, and we'll get you back on here. But until next time, guys, thank y'all, and have a good weekend. And well, actually, you see this on my
Have a good week.
Have a good week.
Have a good week.
So
Yes,
because
sir.
you already know.
Que somos una bola de pendejos a la verga.
Hasta luego, chavos.
Peace out, yeah.